Go on, Will. I know you want to. Will?
I'm on push to talk.
That
I
wasn't.
forgot about that. Oh, so I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, you know, in America that they want to have that whole $15 minimum wage thing.
I did not know.
But the problem with that is that it will raise the economy. No, sorry, it will shred the economy because if you raise the minimum wage, then basic essentials and stuff are going to go up. So is affordable housing. So then affordable housing isn't going to be affordable anymore because everything's going to go up and it's going to inflation. Anyway, business, whatever. Christ, I'm tired.
You're okay.
Words, you do them good.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. That.
Oh, you poor thing.
Right. So then, okay, you had fought very hard, and you're still.
Oh,
We
yeah.
jump into this session with you guys actually dealing with the aftermath right outside that little place in Mornbrin's Shield. Now, the airship that crashed had all its cultists in, but they all were survived thanks to the channel divinity bestowed upon by Alfie. Out from the wreckage comes their torn cloaks and battered masks, to which you can actually see some of their faces now. Although your nasty Keith friend still hides his identity.
Keith.
Yeah, and they all come out pretty slowly and with a fair bit of like defeat across them as they're just sort of quite disappointed by the loss of their airship. When Terry Crews, the lovely cultist that was on your side, comes out.
Smelled like Tom.
So Terry Crews spelt like Tom.
Yeah, smelled like Tom Cruise.
Right. So yeah.
like the boat.
Okay. So
like...
okay. All right then. So Terry Crews, right? Great. So when he comes out, Keith grabs him by the collar and shoves him down to the ground. He then proceeds to kick him, and the others join in. And then, a moment later, Keith takes off his mask to show that he was like a middle-aged human man with rather gruff but still appealing features, as he simply growls back to you guys and says, "You can have him. We have no want for him anymore." And with that, they turn and leave, leaving
Say
the
hi to
beaten.
Cloud for us.
I just, as they're walking away, I just say, "You cowardly pieces of shit."
None of them will turn around and bat you an eye. They are done with you.
Well, as I'm saying it, I'm going to go down to Terry and be like, "You're right, mate."
And he is kind of looking a bit disheveled. He has been cold-shouldered by the group that he has pledged his loyalty to, and when you employ a cultist, it doesn't leave them many job opportunities afterwards.
Well, we can take him along as our official chronicler.
Wow, okay. Big fucking aspirations there, innit?
Hey, I'm
There's
sure.
no choice in the matter. He's a chronicle.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, Klaus sent you to help us, and if they're kicking you out for helping us, then they're the ones who are cowards and breakers of oaths, aren't they?"
He likes you, but when you offer him a hand, he's going to bat it away. But it's just
That's
like
acceptable, I understand.
it's just like I'll go with you guys because it's too dangerous elsewise. But I need a moment, and he's just basically saying he's gonna need a moment to himself on this.
Go down to him and go, "It's dangerous to go alone and take this." I give
It's
him
just us.
Why don't you give him your +2 scale
Oh.
mail? Huh?
a...
Wow,
I'll give him a health pot, though.
a health pot.
Yes.
Do you mean a health potion?
Yeah, it's
No, an
abbreviation for
health pot, you
potion,
smoke
isn't it?
it and it makes you
It's a health
feel
pot.
good.
I just thought you've been
Well, it's what
crafting
you
your
call
own
them,
potion
lol.
and you brew it in a potted plant pot.
Well, it's what you call them in LoL. You just grab a couple pots and you're like, oh, okay.
Well, I don't
so-
play LOL,
No,
so I
no,
guess
no,
I
no,
wouldn't
no,
know
no,
that.
no,
Health
guys,
potion.
it's pot that you smoke and you heals your wounds.
Well, yeah, from my fucking backstory and that, innit? Wouldn't surprise me.
Right,
Oh my god.
Rowan, what is your aftermath reaction to all this?
It's a good album.
Right. So basically, Rowan's still kind of in shock. Like, they seem okay. Like, they go around and check everyone else is okay. Like, just like sort of like muttering about how they're gonna have to sit everyone down and have a kind of talk. Like, just because the secret's out anyway, so probably gonna have to explain it all now. But then, like, first off, they kind of just like go off like back into the tower, kind of like climb up to the top, just to kind of like be alone for a bit.
Right.
Assuming
I'm
no one
just-
else needs them.
I'm gonna just fly up there as they go up to the top and be like through the window, be like, "You're right."
Excuse me.
Yes. I need time alone. I really
Hey,
do.
okay. Oh, go on. Sorry.
I just I'll come back and I'll talk to everyone later. Just give me a few minutes.
Okay, I understand. And then I say like, shit, I can't remember your actual name because I'm just looking through the whole thing.
Ander Cragsmere.
There we go. I say, hey, look, it's all right. Your name might be Ander, but you still are Rowan. And I'll just fly back down.
Thank you.
Right then, so, the night comes and goes. You guys get the benefits of a long rest, so boost yourself back up and whatnot.
Da, 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 da.
Exactly.
I get to add on another. I get to add on the 11 health I lost.
I was on 19 health. My max
Oh
is
my God.
58.
I was on
So-
97.
Fucking tank.
I ended it on 44 hit points.
I'm pretty sure you necroed everything back to you. Yeah, you
Oh,
were
yeah.
That's what I do.
you were a bit of man of the match with that blight. So, you begin your journey, and since going down adds a couple of tens a mile, Rowan kind of sleeps at the top. Yeah, no, totally. You sleep underneath the stars, peering at the heavens and wondering what it must be like for those that would look down on these, just these minor social awkwardness things that keep people from what they really want to be and what they really want to do. All from up there, they can have their own way and look down at it all, spectate and mock or judge however they please.
I want to be a star.
By
well,
the way, like,
yeah, go on.
just a heads up. So Rowan's gonna spend like the entire night at like the top of the tower, just like by themselves.
Oh,
and, like when they
Max.
when they eventually, yeah.
Do they appear different the next morning? Because I'm ready for that.
Yeah, they have their hood up, like the winter coat, like hood up and won't take it down.
All right.
Like, really, yeah.
Do
yeah.
they take the hood off when people see them?
Nope.
All right. I hold back the art. And
Hold back the room.
yeah. So you guys then figure you need to work your way east, over to Everland, where that teleportation network your Harper friends hinted on, Rowan, are going to be. It also just at the back of your mind, Toru, you remember that your dad brought or sent a message out to a guy to come meet him at Neverwinter to talk about elemental dealings and whatnot.
Do I?
Yes, when you were last in Neverwinter, your uncle, sent out a letter to an acclaimed expert from Red Larch who was coming over
Yes.
to discuss.
Yeah, that wasn't my uncle, and we already met him, didn't we? Because he gave us the shit, didn't he? The ring or whatever.
You basically
Yeah,
gave Terry his
Magic items.
Yeah. Or maybe I had just forgotten. Oh well, in that case then, never mind.
It was the captain of the guard sent out for that wizard guy to give us like some magic items and stuff.
Oh, that isn't it at all. No, this is a reference to
It
the
was a
little
gnome.
gnome.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was your grandpa, because remember his uncle's taking.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Yes. So, just something for the back of the mind. You reckon that he'll just be hanging around with your uncle and trade
Guys,
research and
Grandpa.
notes?
Guys, are we not going to loot all the dead soldiers that are here?
Oh,
I don't know
God,
whether
yeah.
there's anything worth looting though.
So,
Hang on.
anything that would be looting in your case, Mr. Wizard, would be the Abjurer's Wizard Spellbook, which he teleported away with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just, going to pick over corpses for cash, but
Nah,
okay.
nothing of value on a job. Anyway.
None of the knights had any like specific armor or anything. Anything we can give Alfie, maybe some studded armor or something.
She hasn't got the strength modifier.
No, just like leather armor or something.
She's good how she is.
Okay.
She's just enjoying her casual clothes.
Got ya.
So yeah, to save you guys traveling a good... Oops, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Where's the ruler? There we go. To save you guys a good 60 miles traveling south before you can begin to travel east, you decide to head your way over to Nesme, and despite how the road is cut off there, track your way by foot to continue making your way eastwards. Yeah. So, you begin to make your way along, and as you do, the place turns into a thick bog, and you see out into the far distance inwardly that the surrounding interior is nothing but bog. Excuse me very briefly. Okay. As you guys are making way up there, you do see this massive bog as you're traveling along the Cerberan Trail. You camp out on the road a couple of times, fearing to go into the decrepit bog. And needless to say, your night is filled with encounters to deal with trolls. Now, these trolls are so... I'm just cutting combat from here. So, like, when combat does happen in the middle of the night, Toru, you and your tremendous slashing capabilities reams through these trolls. But even when there's as much as an arm or a head of a troll, these creatures snap at you and continue to bite and try to clasp their own limbs back onto themselves. These creatures are possessed with a dogged regenerative capability, and the only way to cure it, by hellfire, abundant and in blazes.
I will happily supply the fire.
With your wand of fireballs, Trays is for sure man of the match, increasingly so, and he finds a way of destroying these stubbornly healthy regenerative trolls and send them back to the murky lagoon they came from.
I can hit them.
Yep, you slash, I burn.
Yeah, and whatever you slash, you just sort of cause more groping arms to grab at Rowan and Alfie that are still very much alive.
Whoa.
Well, that's what happens. With whatever is left between your slashes, these trolls continue to live through it.
Doesn't Rhiannon have a fire sword?
Oh yeah.
I do. Do you want me to summon my fire sword?
Yep,
Oh.
fire sword. Give him the fire sword.
Give them fire sword.
So,
Fire.
There it is.
after your second day of traveling, I mean, yeah, I get the idea. Through fire, you purge these creatures apart.
Haha.
Rowan, do you lower your hood at all? Or you
Nope.
still... Alright, well,
Nope.
I've got it right here,
We got
waiting.
one.
Yeah. So, the next day comes, and it's tremendously overcast. The bog is a very grey-green, the air is cold, and the sky is a very dirty grey, as everything seems very hung over you as you make your way solemnly through this dark boglands of the evermoors. Then, through the sky, a piercing noise pierces through, Not unlike my dog barking at this very moment.
Mighty Booth.
Woof.
What of
Woof unto you.
is that?
And just out of curiosity, what's this one sound like? Okay, yeah. It's nothing too amazing. So,
Is that a Tarask?
no, it is not a Tarask. If it was a
Thank God.
Tarask, you'd fucking know it was a Tarask. But no. Make a perception check.
Yeah, the Trask sounds like.
What you do know from that roar is that is the sound of a dragon.
Oh, God. Ah, shite.
Rowan. Oh, Mac. Alex.
That's my perception. There it is.
Alex. Okay, so you are completely on fire recently with your spellcasting, but in today's case, with your awareness, you are absolutely aware that this is a dragon, and what's more, it is several thousand feet right above you, and it's the scream to this dragon howls out tremendously loudly in all miles.
What colour?
Now,
Yeah,
for
what colour?
Rowan, Alex, and Seven, could you give me insight checks, please? Okay. So, Rowan, you in particular, on listening to this roar a second time,
Smoke!
yeah, you actually can make out that this is not a dragon that's flying down or a dragon that's leading to attack. This is the roar of a dragon in incredible pain right now.
Oh no, poor thing.
Yes.
Thing. Sorry.
Oh, possible ally.
Ooh,
Yes.
possible indeed.
And it is directly above you, some several thousand feet or so, but you have to fly your way up there first.
Alright, who's going to fly up there?
Well,
I mean,
Last time I went and did the scouting, bad
because
things happened.
of
I can do
your
it.
because of Rhiannon being able to wild shape into a bird, Max being able to be carried, Toru being able to fly naturally, and Trey's able to fly himself as well, and people able to mount giant bird, I can say that between you, you all have the capability of moving as one group, which I recommend you do.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Brilliant.
Come on. I mean, who knows? We might end up meeting Tiamat at this rate.
Oh, Senpai Tiamat.
Oh, God.
No, senpai.
So, when you begin to fly up and you break through the cloud cover, you are surprised that this vastly grey bog could ever have such a celestial scene hanging above it. As you pierce through the cloud cover, you can see the sun, and you can see a large castle that outdwarfs the tower that Zephyros was in. In your handouts, you should see Lin Armal, a large cloud castle in the sky. And when you make your way past the cloud cover, you can tell that the roar of the dragon comes from inside this castle.
Oh dear.
So someone's hurting a dragon.
Well,
Possibly.
Oh, the dragon
Possibly.
lives there.
By the way, when you said castle, I thought you meant like in the swamp. I thought you meant this.
no, it's not the castle I built in the swamp, and then the second swamp fell down, and then I built a third swamp, and that one stayed up. But no, let's go with the Shrek references. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, let's go rescue the dragon then.
We're not sophisticated enough for Monty Python.
Alright.
Somebody!
No,
Did you mute him just in time? 'Cause that
I
was
did
really
not. He just
impressive.
sort of cut himself out.
No, I just said somebody as I was about to cough, so I just let go of my button.
I just sort of. Oh no. No,
some, but
I was about to say he just sort of let it go, and it just all one
Let
meme
it go.
goes right into another one.
let it
Right,
go.
shall we
Can
go to the castle then?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time to
Fuck it.
stop.
And enjoy another handout that you can see.
Aarakocra.
Yes, as there are some birds floating around, just two that you see, with these
Fine.
blue feathers to them, ornately sparkling in the pretty colours. Now then,
Hello, sirs.
now
Is Trevor the Eagle?
because you are flying, there are several places that you could land at variable levels. Um, but so basically, there are 3 levels to this whole tower, and the main one that looks like you could go in for a reasonable audience through can be found at the 2nd level.
God, I'm tempted. But do you think we should maybe go in a bit more stealthy, or?
Well, I don't see why we don't go through the front door. You know, maybe
And be like, hey, we can help.
knocked, if we knocked and asked, heard something loud.
Maybe. Or they might just kill us.
Yeah, but if we were sneaking around and they found us, then they'd definitely kill us. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that's suspicious as all hell.
And
Might
I
as
am
well
a demigod
try.
of wind and lightning.
Yeah.
It's our rogue, but I wouldn't like to be accused of being a thief. I doubt he'd like being accused of being a thief either. So
By the way, I like how the guy who's with us just said, Terry just said, "Oh, it's safer with you." So now we're going into a cloud giant cat kingdom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot
well,
safer with
for
us.
all we know, it's a cloud giant castle that's inhabited by a dragon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just waiting for fucking Mrs. Sansuri to come out. Anyway, yeah, let's go through the front fucking door.
Sansuri. Oh yeah, of course. Cloud Giantess.
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah.
that'd be nice because that way we wouldn't have to, go to find her.
Right then. So I'll put you right there. Now one of the things that you figure is that if you want to make a reasonable upfront approach, you would do so over here, as there's a bit of a walkway. Hopefully that has pointed you in the right directions. Yeah. Do. I am needing more bits and pieces as this place is huge. But so is Maelstrom, actually.
Griffin page, yeah?
So,
Oh, do we have our old tokens here, or do we need to drag new ones on?
drag new ones on. Just from your character sheet. Rowan is tiny.
Oh, I've got it, mate. I've got it. We've got 2 traces now.
Do we
Brilliant.
just assume that the guy is just with us but not actually doing anything?
Correct.
Cool.
So yeah, you've got a big team going on now. And Liz, if you could kindly click Alfie's name in the journal and simply drag it out onto the screen with everybody else, that would be super helpful. And also a good idea, Alpha.
I know my class is no 10.
I don't know what to say.
Apparently it is. I thought it was something else.
I had something similar like that last game. Someone had reset my character sheet.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, mine was
Yeah,
missing stuff as well.
my armor class.
So there's something random and weird about the token I can pull out and the token you can pull out, which is bizarre. I don't get it. Anyway, little trays. Right. Okay, so when you start making your way on this cloud, when you land on it, you actually are surprised to say that it gives the sensation of buoyant slush, and it has the chilly coldness of slush to boot. You guys are able to fashion it, to walk on it, you can actually try to push through this cloud if you so chose and sink to the bottom of it. and through it. But you don't see
Alright.
anything through it.
Yeah, best not do that, else we'll probably die.
Well, I mean, you all have a major means of flying and whatnot.
True.
I'm not seeing Alfie's token out, so I can assume Liz didn't quite grasp that just yet, so I'll just drag that out on her behalf. It's a shame I've lost you on voice. That hurts it a bit. Anyhow, we carry on. So, getting back to where you guys are. There we go. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello, there we are.
Oh yeah,
I'm back.
Brilliant.
good. Bloody audio issues are just terrible with that flop.
I'm having
Yeah.
communication problems.
It's all good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Were you hearing everything before, or was it just like?
I was hearing everything, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Brilliant. So then, when you guys make your way, and you flew up a bit, you noticed that there were some cloud giants that were coming out to greet you, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. One cloud giant in particular makes his way all the way across the large
Guys,
stairway.
I'm getting a phone call. I'll have to take it.
Okay.
Okay, mate.
And he opens the door up, and the door is tremendous. It's gigantic, obviously, with giants and whatnot. I'm trying to get an actual measure. Yeah, about 27 feet high, and it is ornately carved with 6-inch thick wood and polished bronze fitting. And the door handle being no shorter than 12 feet above the ground. This giant creature comes up and opens the
It's
door.
small.
What?
It's too small, mate.
Right.
JK.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay.
Right.
So yeah, this giant happens to be wearing a pretty ornate mask to him, though it only covers half of his face, and the rest of it sort of looms over the other half of his eyebrow, and then the string wraps around to the back of it. As
Do I recognise said mask?
and no, you do not. It is not the one that was taken from you beforehand.
Okay.
And he simply takes a moment to lower it and goes, "What can we do for you?"
Hello, my good fellow. We had a bit of a ruckus going on up here. We thought we might come and check it out.
Yeah, he goes, "Have you come on behest of Queen Sansuri?"
I mean, Sansuri has spoken to my father.
Interesting. Still, we were not aware of your presence, and she'll be waiting for you, I imagine, nonetheless. It's always worrying when new puny folk come round.
Oh, I'm actually a demigod.
Oh, are you now?
Roll persuasion.
No,
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. I love that you're calling yourself a demigod, Will. I have in fact
No,
got
I know,
things
I know.
planned for you because you've been calling yourself a demigod for so long. It's gonna
Oh,
be great
God.
when that comes up.
I just explode.
No, you're gonna meet a god's son, I imagine.
Yeah, me. I just look in the mirror.
oh, I know what you're going to do, Luke. I've got you now.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, Alex?
Oh, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I have a suspicion, but I don't want to confirm it yet.
Does the suspicion begin with an E?
It actually begins with an R, but hey.
Oh, maybe I don't know what this is. Anyway, yes. So he comes to the front and he makes your way in. As you guys make your way back, some air elementals seem to hover around and close in, and he simply just waves his hand casually, and they are dismissed. And he makes your way deeper in along this large, huge bridge. as you can see the boggy evermoors so far beneath you now.
This stops sounding like a word to me.
I'm trying to get a measure for how high you actually are. Let's just say
Very.
you fall and you have no way of flying, you're dead.
Like,
So at least over 100 meters or 100 feet.
I mean, yeah, well over that. Now, these Arakoka seem perfectly identical. Perfectly. And that strikes you particularly as odd, maybe, as
As we're walking past, there's not Tom.
they give no outward expression.
Didn't think so.
Yeah. Anyhow, he makes your way through,
Yeah.
and he says, "Stay close and don't sidetrack."
Understood.
I'm gonna look in this door. Oh, I won't.
You'll have a bit of a difficulty doing it by your own.
Yeah, I imagine.
Now, Toru, you
That's
have
my name.
experienced that flying up here, you felt your flying capabilities improved. But what that really means is while in this building, this giant castle, you're actually able to fly like you normally would, but couldn't in other enclosed areas.
Okay.
You figured out how that all works yet?
I think so.
Brilliant. Because goddamn, if you took any longer, oh, sorry.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I am a little bit slow on this thing. I'm sort of just guessing, but I don't think I'm probably right.
It's
Not to
cool.
be like a giant ass wheel, but that actually really sounds in character.
Say that again.
Not to be like an ass, but I think the way what you just said, that sounds really in character.
Brilliant.
That's fine. I agree.
Yeah. So, oh, yes. Just getting a measure for things. And just checking where you are led to and how. Okay, yeah.
Out of character here. Are we all sure we're ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
You faced an army like it was nothing. So yeah,
we've
you're
killed so many giants.
y'all ready for this?
It's not that I doubt everyone, but it's like, hold on, we just defeated an army yesterday, and now, hello, Countess.
That's how it goes, man. So you are led basically this way and that, and you go down these huge sets of stairs. Now, none of you want to be that person, that small folk, but you are holding up the procession line as these are giant steps, aside from those that can float around and whatnot.
I'll put Alfie on my shoulders and just be like carrying them so they don't like lag behind.
I don't know who it is, but you look like the person from
Blaster.
No, you look like the Final Fantasy 14 king and regent of this like desert kingdom, which could look up. If anybody knows the reference I'm making, then that's exactly what you've got going on, and it would be cool. So anyhow, you guys should be seeing a new place now, not a dark place.
Yeah, just
brilliant.
black screen.
Yeah.
I've got a black screen with
Do you like
grey
the tapping
line.
thing? Because that worked really well.
What's that?
When you did the like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you center us on a position. So.
Yeah, so you're making your way here along this huge platform that looks like an exhibition hall, really, as do these other places that look out across the skies in like...
Still just a black screen.
Ah, right. I got you,
I've
yeah.
got a bit of grey. I have like one.
No,
line
it's
of
okay.
grey.
It's okay. I'm fixing it now. £100
No.
a year. Why did you say no?
I know, I would
A
know.
giggle.
But yeah, but you all take to this aft battery, a 30-foot high curtain wall with a, well, yeah, like 35 high wall, which looks out to the outside sky, and these arrow slits that have 10-foot squares to them, with these giant ballista right there. You are then led through a bit more around as you make your way down these corridors until you get to this amazing, ornate throne room.
Ooh.
Alright. Fucking killing the mood, Will.
I'm joking.
Oh, it's always jokes of you. Always the
Oh,
Wow,
jokes
this
of
is
you.
really nice.
Yeah.
Just must say, definitely going to do some reworks in the old homestead when I get the chance.
Wow.
What?
Well, when Trace gets back home, he's going to, do up his own throne room.
Christ.
Yeah, so
What? Why wouldn't
Nobles.
he have a what?
Bloody nobles.
Alfie, back me up here.
she is actually from a somewhat noble family, but even she doesn't believe in being that unnecessarily extravagant when
Aren't
you could
just
be in
like the
fact
equivalent of like the mayor or something?
Actually, I'm a High Lord, so
You're a fancy boy.
when you get to his home
Who's the
place,
fancy
you will
boy?
see that he is a fancy boy.
yeah, I'm pretty much like Prince.
The fanciest boy.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
much
much.
Prince Harry
Nobles.
or the other one.
And
Hello,
Rowan is
pot. This
tiny.
is a kettle. It's black.
Every time we put Rowan's token on, they come out tiny.
Yeah, I know.
They were
So
meant to be a halfling.
you are led to the audience chamber. This opulent hall features lapis lazuli, tile work, and murals depicting.
Lazuli.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't, sorry.
I haven't eaten. I'm missing my dinner for this. And
No, I
you
was gonna
come
say
and give
lazuli.
me your
Lazuli.
goddamn grammar Nazi evilness.
No. Fight
May
me.
I continue, please?
Yeah, of course you can, pal.
Great. Otherwise, you can fucking host this. This opulent hall features lapis lazuli, tile work, and murals depicting castles in the cloud, as well as cloud giants chasing silver dragons while riding rocks, and golden sky chariots drawn by griffins. Marble bleachers hug the walls near the entrance, across from which stands an ornate alabaster throne, inlaid with gemstones. Guarding the throne, one on either side, are two life-size statues of cloud giants, one male, one female, standing at attention, wearing tall helmets. Yes, over here and over here, with feather plumage and clutching mithril-tipped spears. These statues, yeah. Set into the floor in front of the throne is a 10-foot diameter circular hole surrounded by decorative tiles of gold marble, white alabaster, and blue lapis lazuli. Standing at attention with their backs to the hole are four Aarakocra. Trays, give me a Arcana.
Can I assist?
No.
Okay. I don't need to.
Okay. Yeah. So these are actually conjured simulacra, which basically is a spell that often will carve a humanoid from snow and ice. But in this case, it has been made to recreate the stunning Aarakocra and has actually gone beyond the spell and made these sentinels.
So they're basically
Ooh.
what ice or cloud elemental Aarakocra things.
That's the official term, yeah.
All right then. So,
Cool. Very nice work.
oh yeah, absolutely. As a royal man like yourself, this is absolutely top tier stuff. Absolutely a place of class. Needless to say that half of it's up in the sky, where you imagine some sort of wear and tear happens to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I can only imagine like wind shearing, bird droppings.
The bird droppings won't happen because they are, in fact, just creations.
I know, I'm making a joke, but
Brilliant.
my
I'm
hu-
sorry I
my
didn't find it funny.
that's okay. Most human needs work.
Ah, I'm sure you'll get there.
Just like the American political system.
What the hell? Why are you making this political, Will?
Because it needs work.
Good God.
Do you get it?
Oh, I do.
I get it.
Great.
I get it.
Mirror week, guys.
All right then. So, as you wait, you are joined by now, Will, you had seen her before, so you recognize the
Madonna.
visage of Princess Sansuri with a sad mask on her face as she comes in and sits down on her throne. And she simply puts her hand in her cheek with her mask over her face, looking kind of sad and glum for reasons unknown to you. And she doesn't make the first bit of conversation. She just seems distracted.
I'ma just bow and go, "Milady."
She
Follow Troy's courtly
she
bow.
sighs and she then lifts her heavy head to look at you all as she looks from one to one and she says, Cresario, why have you brought these puny folk my way? I didn't want any of them. They're spies of somebody else, I imagine. Throw them down the well and be done with it.
Whoa, we're not spies. I'm the son of Shinten Teren.
Oh, that's esteemed man. Well, step forward, would you then? And she,
Oh God.
yeah, I'm just getting her token. So why can't I get her token? That is annoying.
Throw him through the moon door.
I mean, literally, there is a moon door. So you're not wrong.
Don't want to say wizard stole anything, but
I mean, maybe. Can you blame him?
creepy queen person of a skylight kingdom, and then there's a moon door. Just saying. I'd get my lawyers on this one.
Wow. Just really going all out today, aren't you? Just seeing how many people you can trigger.
Yeah.
Just making your way all the way to damned Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, there she is in all her glory.
Ooh.
Cresario stays where he is, but Will, you can make your way up, and you do. And you can show off some flying if you feel like it.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, I'll just sort of fly over there.
Yeah, she's just
Extra.
so about it.
I
So
thought
then,
so.
I would have thought you would have joined your father at this point. What would bring you back here?
Well, I ain't been here before, so wouldn't really be back, would it? But anyway, yeah, I haven't really been able to track him down. He kind of wants to kill me.
Oh, how very unfortunate.
I mean, I think I can beat him.
Well, that's no concern of mine. You're wasting my time, puny folk.
Well, we also heard the loud noise, and we just wondered what it was. Saw you here, and we've come to possibly figure out what it is, and then possibly serve you. We heard about the ordnance.
Well, firstly, she will snap at this sound and go, that has nothing to do with you, but she will rest back a little bit as you offer to serve her, and she goes, why wouldn't you want to serve me?
Her. Well, I don't know. Why should we serve you?
Because I am the next ruling leader of all giants, and you are mistaken to think otherwise.
Well, you might be, but not yet, are you? You still need to get to Maelstrom and deal with that shit, don't you?
Cresario, why did you allow these people to disturb my time and to then be ridiculed by one of them?
We might be able to help you there.
Tell her the Ice Thane lost his conch.
Yeah, the Ice Thane, he lost his conch as well. That's another thing. So we're taking him down one by one as well.
Oh, I heard he was still fighting and kicking, though particularly angry at a certain group that did steal his conch. Needless to say,
I twiddle an invisible mustache.
Hmm. Needless to say, you've not achieved much as they're not interested in going to King Hecaton's court. They are here to dominate the world in their own misguided ways. You've done very
Oh yeah, we
little
know
to
how to
spite
stop
them.
them as well. Yeah, we've kind of know how to stop them in general. If you would like to know.
Hmm. I have my own plan. Needless to say, while I appreciate some of the efforts that you've gone to find me and to offer your service to me, you're wasting your time to go again. Well, to offer anything other than what I have in store.
Do you know about the Ring of Winter? Of course you do. You're a incredibly intelligent woman.
Um, she actually grabs a necklace of hers, and the necklace is attached to a very ornate little chest, which to you guys is just like a very small coffer, but is still, you know, it's proportioned. She casts a bit of magic on it, and before her another chest appears, to which she grabs a book that
Inside
seems
another chest.
no.
Sorry, I'm joking.
She grabs a book and she does a quick little scan, and she does look a tad interested by this, and she checks up its lore and history as she goes, "Wow, somebody has some. You seem to know more than I would give you credit for. You certainly
I
are
get that
small
a lot.
folk reaching far to the sky."
Lost catalogue for magical items.
Yeah, it's called the
Yeah, now,
Skywall.
Mr. Wizard, you're getting a strong wizard vibe from her, actually.
Oh yeah.
What did you?
she's-
What was the last thing you said, by the way, Luke?
Yeah, she was saying, you are particularly interesting then, to have researched at least somewhat. Still, I don't imagine small folk have enough passion and imagination for I have.
You haven't
Still,
met me, darling.
yes, I imagine so. And of course, if you're anything like your father, then interesting things might appear. Still,
Power, maybe.
Just out of
Arsehole-ness,
curiosity.
probably not.
Out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to know the name of that very big, scary blue dragon running around with Shinten Toren, would you?
not a clue. My business is with other dragons. She
His
says
name
with
is
a
Declan.
noticeable bit of
Declan the
disappointment.
dragon.
Sorry, Luke, carry on.
I mean, if you interrupt, man, I can't help you. But as they trail off, Rowan, you notice that once you make eye contact with her, she kind of make eye contact with you, and there seems to be an immediate interest there.
Is she
And
another ex?
no,
No.
no.
I'm joking.
God
We-
damn it, Rowan.
We have the confirmed list of exes that are not.
7.
Yeah, Countess Censurius, not one of them. But when she spots
You could be the next one.
Sorry.
Rowan, listen, Rowan,
Sorry.
We're
You-
always
you would
looking for
be-
new potential
you would be a
exes.
toy to her, like literally.
Oh god.
Okay.
But anyway, she is going to say, "Yes, well, you've had your piece. You there, come forward, please." As she says to Rowan.
Back off, man.
Okay, Rowan's gonna step forward.
All right. Now, guys, I'm actually going to go into a separate chat, which I don't want you to be a part of, as I will be having a one-to-one with Rowan that will be exclusively for their ears.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Rowan, I would like you to hop onto For the Artist Discord channel, and we will have a quick talk there, while Crescio leads you guys back outside as he gets the impression this is not for your ears.
Okay then.
And yeah, he just leads you out basically into this. Let's say this room over here, boop, which is just a little guest room. well, a giant guest room. But yeah, I will now hop over to the other channel now, Rowan, and I care for you to join me. Okay, so I don't think I should hear people, but Rowan, say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, so Countess Ensori looks at you with some deep interest, and she asks you to reveal your hood to her.
Rowan's gonna be a bit hesitant, but being self-conscious about a bad haircut, yeah, that's nothing against like a big old giant. So Rowan's gonna take the hood down, and yeah.
Yay! I get to show the art. But I can't show it to the
You
team because they're in a separate place.
Yep, and yeah, they haven't actually seen Rowan, so.
Yeah, this will be just
It's
for the
not what we
YouTube people.
wanted.
For the YouTube people. But yes, she goes, ah, I see. So tell me, who has hurt you so?
Where do I start? Well, the main people would be my father and stepmother.
Ah, you know, a man, lord amongst giants, seemed to find it reasonable that I should stay kept under the thumb of King Hecaton. He seemed to have a place set out for me, despite my ambition leading me to so much more, and capable of so much more, to regain the lands of Astoria. But I cannot sway all giants. I can only sway the aristocratic ones that keep to themselves and were so difficult to come together under my rule. And even from my castle in the clouds, they still are difficult to understand the potential. They are so. And I find myself at a loss dealing with them. And yet, while I have my status, I need more, I want more. There's more to this world than I've been given, and I will seek to take it by using whatever comes my way. When I saw you, I figured that you were one who could understand my plight.
Very much so. Would I be able to help in any way?
Well, let's have a little talk. And basically, she just talks you around this place as she keeps him here, and she brings you over to the sky door, as she says, "Look down at the lands below."
Okay. Rowan's gonna do that.
Yeah. The Arakoka keep aside as she goes, "Down there, the puny folk have all lived out their lives, living and dying, repeating, no aspiration to anything beyond their own short lifespan. But they hold the key to bringing back the lands of Astoria. But while they desecrate the lost pieces and ancient relics, the dragons actually hold the most deadliest powers of magic known or unknown to those small folk. And my ancestors, in their great wisdom, left these relics to be put into some ancient dragon's hoard, for which could be found eons later by an ancestor like myself, a woman with vision like myself, that can re-earth them, and with tremendous volatile power in this great opportunity, take back all the lands that were taken and rebuild from the sky down to the earth below. And there I glory shall live on and ring through the heavens. But I sadly don't know where these dragons make their nests and where these relics keep themselves. I have been trying so hard to make use of a certain dragon that has come into my possession. I want you to understand that I would never risk sharing this with someone like you. Never would I even think to put myself anywhere close to some of you disgusting puny folk. But I can tell by your look, I can tell by the aura you give off, that you are prepared to use whatever resources is necessary to take your rightful place in a path that you want to carve for yourself. Is this not so?
It is, yes.
Excellent. A brass dragon came by not too long ago, called Felgolas, or Felgolos. He has been so reluctant in telling me where all these other treasure nests are to all these other dragons that keep all of my ancestors' rightful possessions in their place. I have done my best to persuade him, but needless to say, he's not been forthcoming with this information, the cur. I need a new face, a new mask, somebody else who could take this role, perhaps be the succor to my torture, and perhaps can get this information out of him. And if you do so, I will count you as an ally of mine, so that when I raise to my rightful place in the clouds and the sky, you can be one of my new escorts. You soon-to-be beautiful little thing. You little doll, you. Do you like my Aarakocra simulacra, by the way?
Yes, very much. They're beautiful.
She grabs this one up in her hand, carefully so, as she says, "There was once an Aarakocra that came by ages ago. He was magnificent. Look at the plumage he has round here," as she makes a point at shining the light through the sky door. And she goes, "Truly magnificent. He was hurt, but I simply couldn't let him go. So he had to die of old age. But to preserve his image, I remake him time and time again with these simulacra. But even then, beauty is fleeting, but through my magic, it doesn't have to be. So when I see a beautiful face like yours, I think that you could either be an ally of mine, and I can keep you of my court, or like this poor Aarakocra," she says as she crushes the ice and snow that comprise it, as the icon makes no outward aggression towards her, as she powders the slush and snow back in her hand, and then flitters it down into the sky door as it scatters and falls off into the unending sky, as she says, "Or else I would be reprieved to have to count you as my enemy. You are with me, aren't you?" she says sadistically past her unhappy mask, with your feet so close to the death door.
Of course I am an ally. All of my resources are yours if there is anything I can do to help you in your mission.
You must find
Simply
the
said.
information from Felgarus. Get him to tell you where the treasure hoards are. And perhaps such beauty is wasted as a humanoid, as a puny folk nonetheless. I should have you in my court as a cloud giant. Yes, that would suit you far better. You wouldn't object to that now, would you?
I admit this form at the moment still has its uses, but
No,
Sure.
it does not. It hinders you and cripples you. In fact, it stops you from having the aspirations. they're just so contained within such a small frame that you don't have aspirations big enough to imagine beyond them, and a lifespan too short to possibly get them. No, you've got to be a cloud giant, otherwise I barely will be seen with you in my court. It's the only way, my dear. All in due time, though.
Well, I would not object at some future point, but for the time being, being among the small folk means I can.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, yeah, you're cutting out.
No, it's okay.
I was just I forgot what I was saying now.
It's okay. Being amongst the small folk, I can.
Oh, hang on. Let me get my train of thought back again. It's being among the small folk, being one of them, means that I can manipulate them and use them for my own gains, I suppose.
She will smile a bit, but cutting you off is something that she repeatedly does, as she is very much under the impression that you don't have anything to say that is above anything she has to say. She goes on to say, "You had better not think that I am somebody you can manipulate, my dear. It would be absolutely remiss of me if I was to allow you to get away with thinking such." And she is going to do an insight check on you if you intend to do anything other than submit to becoming part of her court, which I believe that you are.
Wait, what? Say it again. Sorry.
Basically, while the talk of manipulation is at play, she's doing an insight check to basically see if you plan on deceiving her, basically.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yes. And you can do this with a persuasion or a deception.
Alright.
Make that skill roll anytime.
Do I have to, like, whisper it, or...?
No, you just do it openly. It's cool. Brilliant. Holy goddamn. Holy... Yeah. Yeah, you just give the simple, "Would I lie to you?" And she is sold. She yells back for Cresario, as he brings everybody back into the court, and we shift back into the regular chat.
Back in the room.
Yes. So
Max's mother's had to go because of communication issues.
That's understandable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains why she just rang me.
Yeah. So yes. After a little conversation, she goes on to say, "Cresselio, fine, give them a room. Any room will do. None of the important rooms, mind you, but these shall be taken in as our guests. Meanwhile, I have other matters to attend to. Our friend here," she says, talking to Rowan, "is not to be harmed, and these folk are not to be fussed with. These are our guests, for the time being. Though don't make a habit of keeping yourselves around too long."
What the fuck happened?
Wasn't there four
Yeah, my
bird people?
question.
Oh, I just remembered. Hang on. Look, you need to show the picture to everyone.
What picture?
Rowan's hood's down.
Oh, they don't put it back up.
I don't know, but no.
You have the
Nah.
opportunity to put it back up if you want.
Oh, okay. Then Rowan shall do so, because...
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Keeping
Stop.
on the edge of the
Yes.
seats
God
here.
damn it, we're being visually cucked.
Yeah. Yeah, you
What
really
the fuck
are.
was that persuasion roll, by the way? Christ alive.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Actually, you know, I'm kind of tempted for Rowan not to put the hood back up, because I really want to show you guys, but then at the same time, they wouldn't want to, so it's like, do I do it in character? Or do I
Maybe you
just...
forgot.
No. You
Maybe
will be
Rowan was
cucked.
so okay, first.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Um,
wasn't there 4 bird people?
There was.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Did you make it walk off the cliff? Did you do like a
this Lemmings?
Cinderella style little birdie thing, and it just fell off the cliff?
No.
It's definitely Lemmings.
Okay, let's get on with the story.
right. So basically, you guys are led to your guest room, and Countess Sensuri basically goes on her own way, and you guys aren't really expected to go anywhere. You're just told that there's a lot of places off limits. There's a lot of families that you aren't to disturb. You get a lot of names that mean nothing to you. Basically, it's kind of presumed that you'll stay here the night and be gone in the morning. Basically.
Huh.
Okay, very well, Rowan. Would you mind telling us what happened between you and the evil giant Thane?
Well, where do I start?
Oh, by the way,
Um,
just because this is rather funny, if I grab you guys and put you like this, if I move you, yeah, yeah,
I was thinking, are we gonna have a sleepover?
you
Single
literally
bed.
can.
Yay!
Yeah, you can all fit in one bed. Anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, what happened? So, Countess Sensory was interested in help, but more specifically, my help.
Might
Oh.
we inquire as to the nature of this assistance you would be
Able to give.
able to? Thank you.
Able
Thank
to
you,
provide.
She wants a mask. She wants someone to act on her behalf. Someone as charmingly persuasive as I am.
Yeah,
I know
holy
this
shit.
Majora guy.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
I know this Majora guy.
I hear his work's second rate.
Carry on.
But yeah, that's
Well,
all Rowan's really gonna.
What kind of mask?
She didn't really say. Just she wants someone to act on her behalf. Someone.
That's going
Who
to
isn't
be
her?
kind of difficult, seeing that I am assuming we are going to, Trace then makes a stabbing motion with his hand. As like, we are going to do the deed.
Well, whatever we do end up doing, I had to say what I had to say because I was kind of stood at the edge
Oh,
of
yeah.
a hole into the sky itself. But I'll humour her for now.
Okay, that's just she just threatened you. Basically, she threatened you.
Well, yeah. So, if you're wondering what happened to that other Aarakocra, yeah,
Oh,
she happened.
Holy shit.
okay. Could you have died?
If she had pushed me, yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
I
imagine.
don't know about the rest of you, but I am really not in it for people threatening members of our little
Troop.
expedition.
Yeah.
Well, I won't lie. I'm considering humouring her because it may lead to gaining information that we can use.
Such as...
Location of more relics. if
I
we
love
can
the
use
idea
them.
that you're having this conversation secretly under a massive, massive bed cover. And
Oh,
you've got
yeah.
candles underneath there.
Well, where
Do
do you
they
hold
focus?
your secret meetings?
Yes.
One thing's been niggling in the back of my mind though for about a day and a half right now. Why have you got your hood up? And why
You
haven't
don't
you
want to-
taken it down in bed?
It's their
Because
sleep
my ears are
hat.
cold. What?
What was that, Rian?
I said it's their sleep hat.
Oh,
Yes, yes. I haven't changed out of my sleeping attire since we travelled because my ears are cold.
I'm gonna insight check that. Hang on, wrong.
Do I-
Fuck.
Do I have to roll for that?
An insight into what,
deception.
sorry?
See if they're bullshitting or not.
Bullshitting about what, sorry?
The hood being a.
The whole hood thing.
Oh, for ears being cold?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a lie. You're at increasingly high altitude in winter. Their
I
ears
know,
are going to
but
be
I'm
cold.
Sort of sensing that there's something more than that.
The ears can be cold, so what they've said isn't a lie. But,
but
you
like-
could do an inside check anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, bloody hell.
Alright. So yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Rowan is keeping something from you about her head. Their head.
Go on.
Okay.
Rowan, if you can't tell us, then no.
It's nothing serious. It really isn't. It's just.
Then take down your hood then if it's nothing serious.
Take it off. Take it off.
Well,
Woo.
you were Gorgon.
Fine. Rowan lowers the hood, and basically,
Yay.
where there should be hair, there isn't as much of it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
the wrong colour.
Oh.
Yeah, that night in the tower, complete meltdown. I won't lie. Yes, I cut the whole bloody lot off.
I'll just give him a hug.
It looked
Yeah.
too much like my dad. Okay.
You should see a handout of cute AF angsty Rowan.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, adorable.
Yes.
I'm not just saying that because that's my hairstyle.
Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
as soon as I came up with the idea, I'm like, I need to draw this. It's just like, yeah.
I must
So
draw you.
yeah.
I'll give him a hug. Push the hair out of their face, or whatever. It says I quite like it.
Oh.
You do? It doesn't look awkward. I mean,
No more than usual, darling.
I don't look like a boy or something.
Not at all. And I give him a kiss on the forehead.
God damn.
Rowan may or may not be blushing.
Well, it's
Yeah,
under
no,
the.
no,
I
you
Now you
mean,
can't hide behind your hair to see if you are blushing.
I shit you not. Toru is kissing you under the bed covers.
Everyone else watching.
What
Yeah.
phrase of the assassin are just watching?
Yeah.
We're just like,
Train-
hey guys,
Trace
please.
pulls out a bottle that he's saved from the bar.
Oh,
puts it in
also,
the center of the group and starts spinning.
also,
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
let's do this.
do you want to do this because I can do this?
Yes.
No, I want to move on.
we're doing
All
it.
right,
Kill
we're
the
doing
giant.
it. You want it? I give it. I'm only a DM. I just facilitate your madness. So we have 6 of you. We then have Terry Crews. So that's 7.
Terry, get in on this action.
And that's it. Just 7
A
people,
robot
right?
dog.
So I think I know the rules to spin the ball. So
And a robot dog.
the robot dog doesn't count as a person.
I'm
Oh,
Rapey Carl, yeah?
maybe Carl is the assassin.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of another name for him. Hang on.
1d7. Okay, so
So just
First-
stick.
the bottle lands on trays, and then the bottle lands on
Wait, hold.
Rhiannon! Yay!
It's truth or dare. Spin the bottle.
Oh, okay, much
Oh,
better.
I see how it is.
Much better.
Safe.
I was
Now
gonna
kiss
apologise
them,
for my-
you.
for my
Brilliant.
beard tickling you.
Rowan, please, please, for the sketchbook of ideas. Under the giant bed, spin the bottle.
Anyway, landed on trays. Truth or dare.
Well,
on.
it's
Do your
Trey's
worst.
giving a truth or dare to Rhiannon, so Rhiannon, truth or dare.
Truth?
Okay, so Trace, ask Rhiannon a question of a truthful nature, or needing an answer.
Oh well, let's see. Have you ever kissed another animal when you're wild shaped?
There,
Animals can't kiss.
oh,
There's
they
the
absolutely can. Sugar,
They can.
Alex is proving this right now in the Discord.
Did the pigs die?
No,
No,
that you just
I don't know where the fuck they are.
yeah, well, they were put into a pocket dimension for a little time
Yeah.
being.
Okay.
I mean, if you count, like, I turned into a cat and booped noses with another person well-shaped into a cat. Yes? I don't know. Does that count as a kiss?
By the way,
Counts.
any disadvantage, any deception checks will be made at disadvantage, as the spin the bottle game has a
Due to the
magical
rules of
property.
truth or dare.
God
Yeah.
damn it, didn't they spin the bottle have magic?
I mean, you
What was
yeah.
I drinking?
It just knows. It's just the rules of truth and dare or dare spin the bottle are just transcending.
Even like say a high powerful magic being like Tiamat can't resist spin the bottle.
Yeah.
This is how we defeat the final boss, guys.
Wow.
Only a Shizu could do it.
Alright then.
Shizu would. Just
Oh, you spin the bottle.
Yeah.
It lands on Rowan. So Rowan, you must answer truth or dare to Rhiannon, who is asking you or giving you a truth or dare.
Okay. Since we're all being wonderfully honest, truth.
Okay.
I love it.
See, I this is the worst idea, but God.
Relax, it's cool.
Toru aside,
Oh.
out of us, who would you date?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so glad this is YouTubed. Premium content, £100 a year.
Oh.
Totally worth
D&D
it.
truth or dare.
Wait, hang on. Rowan, do you blush?
No.
Wait, could you blush?
Rowan's pretty.
You blush.
Suspicious when it comes to stuff like no, £100 a
Yeah,
year.
you blush.
Rowan's on fire.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
I'm
to
keeping that
answer
ready.
the question- Well, I wouldn't say no to any of you, actually.
Oh, damn.
And I'm just gonna be like, is it Rapey Carl?
Rapey Carl actually just kind of like sidles up and goes, hey.
Hello.
Rihanna literally like pushes him away. Like,
No, yeah, it's like, not now, dear, not now.
Oh, and
then
Rapey Carl to Rhiannon's just like, hey, you're still a good catch yourself, little.
Yeah, hey, don't be
no.
nice.
Protecting friends.
Jeez.
You
Alright
guys do know
then.
that I totally ship Rhiannon with an assassin.
Yes!
Yeah.
Given Rihanna's
Oh my God.
asexuality, it's a bit of a losing game.
Assassin.
Yeah.
Assassin.
Oh my God. So, Rowan, ask yourself a truth or dare question, compelled by the magic of the spin the bottle.
Jesus.
Well, since it's like Rowan asking Rowan,
Yeah.
well, why don't it be an everyone can ask instead?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's a good idea.
Absolutely.
Solid truth again.
Oh, hang on, reverse that. Because it's landed on you so many times, it gives you the power. You ask anybody or dare anybody.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fine.
I need a bit of saucy music for this.
Saucy.
Limit Break X Survival.
No.
That's not really saucy, mate.
True, but still.
We
Anything
need
but
something
Barry
from Persona.
Do,
to do some really good stuff.
Oh, that's the worst tune I've used in my head.
I don't know if this is probably a real song, but I just like how it opens.
I'll eat pupil. My pop. I think this is. I'm gonna assume this is a My Little Pony song.
I don't know. It begins with
I've
"If you're
heard
horny."
some My Little Pony songs, and none of them are like this.
Oh my
Well,
God!
I have a cousin who's into it. Okay.
Slime.
Brilliant.
I
So
just got into the big fan songs because they're quite good.
Anyway, brilliant. We've got party songs up in this bed sheet. So yeah, Rowan, what do you give people?
Can Rowan... Does Rowan have to dare someone in particular, or can Rowan dare everyone?
Anyone or everyone.
Rowan can dare anyone or everyone.
Everyone, right?
No, I don't want to open.
I dare everyone to take off an article of clothing.
Oh, damn.
Trace removes his cape.
Rhiannon does the same.
Alfie doesn't have that much armor. Anything on, really. So she goes straight off to taking off the dress, leaving her in undergarments.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I
Okay.
throw my
Yeah,
cape
she's
over
pretty
the
nervous
cover,
by
Trace
this, but...
throws his cape.
like glaring at Carl.
Oh, Rapey Carl is just taking off the shirt and, yeah, going chested early.
Toru just takes off his hand wraps.
Right.
Feather sod.
Just throw like 3 capes on top of Alfie. Just like just staring at Carl like, don't you dare.
I mean, if you want to, you can just hug the bed sheets that's like tenting you, and just like snuggle backwards into that if you wanted.
I'm fine. I've taken my cape off. I'm just in a dress.
Rowan now
Alright.
feels overdressed, and
Yeah.
so is going to take off a shoe.
Brilliant.
I like the fact that we're cheating basically at
Yeah,
this.
Toru doesn't really wear anything other than hand wraps, a thing that he would be weak
Ah.
without, as something that he would also be weak without, and trousers.
Okay, Toru.
What about his
No,
jacket?
Rowan, you must now give Toru a truth or dare.
No, you have to choose a truth or dare.
Yeah,
Dare.
Toru has to. It's so difficult to get
Yeah.
that clarified. Toru, you must choose a truth or dare.
Well, Toru wears his heart on his sleeve most of the time, so he's going to say dare.
Okay, Rowan, give him a dare.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet no DM in the world is gonna do this at this place.
Hey, unique selling point.
Yes.
Kiss Trays.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Missed that. What? Hang on, I
Trays,
missed that.
by the power of
Treyers.
yeah,
What?
kiss Trays.
Bite
Yeah, right.
me, blight.
The power of the magic spin the
No,
bottle.
No. I'll grab his hand and just give him a kiss on the helmet.
Oh no, I just meant that the power of the bottle will compel Trays to not get out of this. That's all.
I'm
I'll just-
immobilized. Curses.
I'll just kiss his hand and go, "Milady."
Why don't you roll me a persuasion? Against Trays' charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Jeez. What have I
Oh, my
done?
charisma sucks.
What is your charisma save?
+0.
Great.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So that meets Defender's DC, which means it's a pass, which means whether you like it or not, you are in some way charmed by Toru's actions. Very,
Right.
very subtly.
Maybe you're charmed by the fact he only kissed you on the hand and not the face.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're charmed that he had the decency to not.
Toru is a ripped guy with blonde spiky hair. He's basically a ripped Guy Fieri. How can you not like that?
Yeah.
because Trace is straight.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, you
And
know,
Trace has his eyes on other people, so
a straight noodle will bend in the warm pot.
We're not boiling heterosexual.
Oh my.
anyway.
Trace,
That's right.
pick truth or dare as Toru is going to give you your next task.
Truth.
Okay, Toru, ask a truth of Trace.
Who's that person you got your eye on?
Oh.
Well,
Now-
if you must know, she is a noble lady from my hometown.
Now, Trace,
Of
I've
the,
actually put some thought into this. If you don't have something in place, I actually do have something for you.
I do have something in place.
Oh, then do tell.
She's a moon elf noblewoman who I used to spend my childhood with.
Oh.
We were
That's
very
sweet.
good friends.
What was her name?
Her name is Sylvana.
What
Ah,
house?
House Moonstride.
brilliant. I think you improv that, didn't you?
I'd figured on the first name, but I hadn't got the last name ready.
That's good improv. You get inspiration.
But yeah, we used to. Well, we used to take our lessons together, and
Did you
used to-
frolic?
Not as such. Our behaviour was monitored very closely, so the closest we got to it was playing house.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay, that's fucking adorable. The thought of just like Babby Trace playing house.
Yeah, but that
Taking
Babby
party
Trace will then lead
seriously.
off to be a necromancer, so he knew all the vital organs in advance.
Yeah, well, that's
I just like the concept of taking far too seriously.
that's if all goes well and my mission with you all is successful, that's who I'd like to marry.
We get invites.
Of course.
Who's
Yay.
best
Am I
man?
your best man?
Can I be
Yeah.
Flower Girl?
Am I your best man?
Actually, the head of my town guard is my best man, Tom. He's
I'm the head of the town guard.
Tom.
I'm only kidding.
Tom's
Brilliant.
Oh, that's cool.
the boy who I used to hang out with when I was.
The boy who lived.
Well, he was a good friend, and
Oh.
he's
Well, I
captain
can
of the
do
guard.
great flower arrangements if you need.
I appreciate that.
Me
So-
and Rowan do the entertainment.
Trace.
I don't know. I'm not very good at weddings. Really not.
I can do the catering. I'm actually quite a good cook.
Alfie is
Believe
like,
it or not.
I can perform it. I could be your officiator.
Holy shit, yeah.
Oh my god. Now we've got to
Anyway,
go.
that all depends on if my mission with you all is successful. As I am now, I'm not
If
worthy.
we fail, we're not invited to the wedding.
If we fail, there won't be a wedding.
Yeah,
Because
No,
we'll all
let's
be
not
dead.
fail.
yeah.
So Trace can get married.
Hey, but if you all die, Trace can animate you at his church, and you can still attend.
Here's the thing: if Trey's successful, he will happily give up necromancy.
Oh, shit.
He has a goal. Necromancy is a path to power.
Yeah. But he will give it all up, will he? Hmm.
At the wedding, all of us dead. It's like, oh, them, boy, and wonderful.
Anyway, that's enough of my sordid secrets. I've told the truth.
Go on then, spin that
Spin
bottle,
on.
bitch.
I did. It lands back to Trace, which means he can give everybody or one person truth or dares.
Trey smiles evilly.
It's the power of blight all over again.
It's less than that. No, seriously. I don't know.
I love the music I picked out.
Severin, truth or dare?
7?
Yeah, our assassin. His name
Oh.
is
Oh, right,
He's
his
been
actual
raping
name.
Carl for so long, he forgot his name.
Severin. I didn't.
Wow. He's looks shocked as he goes. Alright then. Wasn't expecting to actually get too much into this, but dare.
Okay. Crap, I need to think of a dare. I'm not good at this.
Kill someone. Kill him. Do it.
Balance your knife on your toe.
It is like, alright, I wasn't expecting this to be so much like the back of the clubs. And he does get out his knife, he flourishes around, takes off a boot, brings it a toe forward, holds the ankle of his toe, but does indeed balance a knife on his toe with remarkable practice, it has to be said.
Applause. Trace applause.
Yeah. Woo!
Slow clapping. Like, goddamn. You're a weird man, but damn, you're talented.
I'm
You're
terrified
weird,
of you, but damn, I respect you.
Can't
time I want
help
you.
having some admiration for your talent of toe knife balancing.
Those toes do
Tarantino.
more than just balance the knife.
No, we're not
Oh my
having,
God.
we're not going
You're
there.
Tarantino. All your stuff has got toes in it in some way.
Yeah, Tarantino's got a weird foot fetish.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the bottle now lands on Terry Crews. That's still a little bit out of place with this, as the dragon cultist, now made redundant, now involved in a spin the bottle game, is a bit shocked. And with it, and yeah, so yeah, I just gotta roll another person. How long are we gonna keep this up? I can keep this up all day. Ah,
We'll go
brilliant.
for another couple rounds.
It's
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Severin,
We'll
and he basically is like, truth or dare? And Terry's just like, truth, I guess. And Seven takes a very cocky smile as he says, how does it feel to be redundant?
Oh wow,
Jesus, Carl.
Jesus, dude.
Terry Crews gives him a foul look as Rapey Carl is just smiling ear to ear, still balancing a dagger on his toe.
He's basically like Dario Naharis at this point
I don't know who that is.
from Game of Thrones.
I forget who he is then.
He was the one that fucked Danny.
Well then.
There were a lot of people who did that.
Well, there were 2.
To be fair,
Well, 3 now with John.
Yes, I know who you're
Which
on
is
about.
totally
One of the second sons or something, wasn't he?
He was the leader of the Second Sons, yeah.
Yes. He is pretty much got that look to him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and basically, Terry is like, fucking hell. Because the spin the bottle compels him, he must answer. So, I worship the power of dragons, and they would guide me to everlasting glory. I took a look at you guys, and I thought I saw another means to glory. Though needless to say, I'm now not much help, seeing as you're so powerful, and I would hold you back, and I haven't got a family anymore. Well, I mean, I already burnt my original family, but that's beside the
Wait,
point. I'm talking about the family of the cult of the dragon that I belong to. Since the fall of Tiamat, and since I find myself here waywardly, honestly, it fucking blows. And he tosses the bottle to the middle again.
mate, seriously, you don't realise just how useful you are to us.
Wow, okay. Everyone wants to be told that they're useful.
Yeah, this
No,
is the
it is.
emotional pick-me-up
No, I'll
reject
admit it.
party.
Seriously though, you have knowledge on one of our greatest enemies. You're like our secret weapon.
He
I'll just
raises
give them-
he raises an eyebrow curiously, like, what enemy?
There's a big scary blue dragon, and you are a dragon expert compared to the rest of us.
What the fuck are you doing?
No, this is incredibly interesting, Alex.
What I'm doing is I'm taking advantage of the fact we have a member of the bloody cult of the dragon here.
And he's just
Guys,
he
you
kind
know,
of shuffles
no,
forth
yeah.
as he's
Dragon
like,
shit.
well, I can't. Well, fuck it. Since I don't have a dragon cult to go back to, huh? All right then. A blue dragon.
Big, probably an ancient one. From what I've worked out, it's probably living in the desert somewhere.
Ah.
Or at least it did.
Well, it probably still is. These things don't give up their lairs, am I right?
True.
Well, I did remember Klaus bringing up a name of such a blue dragoness. That did come up as he talked about territory for one or two occasions, though it only came up once in passing, honestly.
What was this name?
Limrith.
And we now have a name.
Yes.
Limerick.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the dragon that was hanging out with Shinten Torin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did mention that while they were running around in the north, that this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Their den is far to the east, over in the Anorak Desert. I
Right,
just
now
have
we
this
know where
party
they
beat
are.
in the background. It's hilarious. But
Dude,
yeah.
He's literally just given us. You haven't been with us for more than a day. And already you've revealed the location of one of our most dangerous foes. And their name.
Oh, well, keep in mind, you're
I've been
welcome.
tearing
But
through books. I have been searching maps. I've had our assassin steal a book.
speaking
surface
of, when you
information,
last
and
dealt with some cloud giants, you do remember that they had a habit of taking a lot of map takes, and what's more, they had their supreme aerial view to make them from, making them amazing cartographers.
Ooh.
We are so going to kill everything in this castle.
Oh, brilliant. God damn.
Oh well. Well, go on then, mate. Spin the bottle.
Yep, go on.
Well, he kind of is like, I think the night goes on, and you guys spin the bottle a few more times. Let's have. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm gonna imagine some stuff for you right now. So at one point, Trace and Rapey Carl end up snuggling.
God damn it.
At another point, Rapey Carl and Rowan, things touch.
Who and Rowan?
Rapey Carl and Rowan,
Oh
by
God.
the power
Oh.
of the spin the bottle, things touch. It all goes through Rapey Carl. Alfie and Rapey Carl, he wears his underwear, but there is a kiss shared in an intimate area.
Who the hell dares that?
Rapey Carl.
Rapey Carl, yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
It's in the goddamn name. Oh.
I like how everyone's disdain keeps landing on Rapey Carl and he keeps getting his own little things to do.
Yes. And Rhiannon, you actually go a different way with Terry Crews as you dare him to basically just like make him pretty.
Oh,
You give him a makeover.
oh yeah.
You
No,
give
you
him a...
can't squad help. Yes, of course Rowan can help.
Okay.
Rowan actually knows how to do makeup.
Brilliant.
You guys do
And-
realise I'm going to shoot this bottle when we're done, right?
Yeah, this bottle's too powerful.
It's a goddamn legendary item. End of campaign magic item. Goddamn, we gotta take it back to its birthplace and destroy it in the chasms of Kazakh doom.
Jesus.
Too much power.
Oh.
Too much power.
I'm surprised you get Censurion on
The
this.
bottle is mine.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, that madness is over, thank gods.
So, Rowan, you were tasked with a specific goal from Sansuri. I'd like to know if you get on with that goal or if you give it a miss.
Well, I was kind of hoping that, like, we could have a lovely little group chat beforehand, but,
All right. Well, when things calm down with the spin the bottle, you can talk about that now.
what now? Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, Tora's arms feel tired. Just that's all you gotta know at the end of the game. Carry on.
Right. Brilliant.
Okay. Oh. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah, because I just totally forgot while we were in the tower. 'Cause I'm clever. Basically, like, Rowan wants to sort of, like, yeah, reluctantly, explain what the whole deal is and why people were after them, and, yeah, so, take up a deep breath. I realise you all don't really know a lot about me. Well, you know my name now, and those of you familiar with Waterhaven nobility would recognise that I am Ander Cragsmere, first son and heir of Lord Cragsmere and Lady Cragsmere. Except not really, because half-elf, they're both human, yes.
Oh shit!
So how does that
Yep.
work?
Oh, basically, when Lord and Lady Cragsmere loved each other very much, but didn't have a kid, Lord Cragsmere got frustrated, and there was one particularly attractive elven servant called Adriamachir, and one night stand, all it took. So yes, I know. And yes, I came about, and yes, I was All right, all right.
That isn't me just being a dick. You are interrupted, at least, from your discussion, as the roar does echo out in the middle of the night, rattling through the heavy stone walls of this castle. And
Okay,
from where
happy
you are,
with
you
that.
feel from the vibrations that you are in the middle of an earthquake, basically, which doesn't affect any of the surrounding items, but to you, the vibrations are just so powerful you have to be very close.
Carry on, we'll sort this out in a minute.
Okay.
Right. Where was I? Yeah. So one night stand. That was a thing. And yes, I was basically brought up, and everyone thought I was human. Had to hide my ears. And yeah, so I was basically raised like your average, human noble boy. And
I just look at Trey, he's just like, yeah, average.
Trace rolls his eyes back too far again.
we
No.
might have met actually, if you ever went to any social gatherings.
I did, but I only met Lord Cragsmire that day. He said his wife was away on business of some sorts. And I was very young at the time, so... Actually, that's a question. How old are you, Rowan?
23.
You
And you?
Trace is around the same.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure where I was at that time then, but yes, my father is very...
Here it is. Trace is 24.
Okay.
Trays
Cool.
might have been amongst the same tea parties you might have functioned at, Rowan, but given that his home is actually all the way in Loudwater, this is very unlikely, as you are very, very far away. If you had met him, you wouldn't have known or recognized each other.
Yeah, Trace was a bit chubbier as a baby.
Oh. Well, fair enough. But, yeah, and... not really sure what else to tell him all about myself. Oh, yes, the reason why I didn't like going back to Waterdeep. I had to leave for a reason. I was supposed to be married.
Yes. Can I show the other bit of art you've done?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
A lovely girl, really. Jacinta Lathcool of House Lathcool. And, yeah, so they mainly tried to marry me off because I was I was trouble, really. I couldn't really hide what I was anymore. And I, unfortunately, ditched her at the altar.
Oh.
Whoops.
I had no
Oh.
choice. I intended to run away before the wedding actually took place, but then Father found my letter and locked me in my room until the wedding day. And I had to run
Damn.
from the church. And then, well, that was when I was 16. I spent the next 2 years in a brothel. Then I left to become a bard extraordinaire. I met
Yeah,
5
in
other
your
people.
in your journals now, you shall see Rowan's exes.
Whereabouts?
That's really small.
There we go, yeah.
At the top.
Sorry,
Oh.
that's
Oh,
tiny.
wow.
Fucking
Jesus.
tingle.
Wow.
Oh boy.
My god, I like how 4 of them look jilted as fuck.
I could actually go through all of them, legit. So
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, go on.
The way
Oh,
the second
really?
one is painted makes me feel like they died. For some reason.
Oh no.
Because it looks like a very heavenly glow.
Yeah, like a sepia tone, like, this is what I remember her like before she died.
I actually do appreciate the colored tones that you've given to each person
yeah,
with their
brilliant.
background. I
Especially
notice that. It's really cool.
Cheers.
He's so trim.
Yep.
You know what? We have 2 of our least favourite people in one photo. It's
I know,
incredible.
right?
But yeah, so first one is Jacinta. Left her at the altar. I'm still really sad about that. It was a big day. She looked like a princess walking up the aisle.
She
but
screamed
I
like a
wasn't
monster
attracted.
when you left.
Well, I didn't really listen. I was kind of busy running from nobles with weapons. But
They do that.
He
yes.
said doo-doo. Sorry.
Sorry. Second was Eliora Rose. She worked at the brothel I stayed at, and gorgeous, gorgeous girl. She helped me a lot, actually, in becoming who I am now, actually. To think I was so shy when I first started working there, and now look at me. Then third,
Indeed.
Kanatus, a archmage, actually. Funny story. I met him during a brief return to Waterdeep. He's very powerful, absolutely wonderful. A bit too stubborn, but he's really into music. And I was hoping we could go back and visit him actually at some point. He might be able to help us out.
So
But
you left him on good terms then?
yes, we still write letters to each other. I unfortunately couldn't say goodbye to him in person. I'm not very good with that. I had to break up with him via letter, but we've mended.
That's
Yeah,
worse
honestly,
than through Facebook.
out of
Yeah,
character,
pretty-
Rowan is a serial ghoster.
Yeah.
But like,
Christ.
No, but we're picking up on that, and I'm a necromancer.
but
Hey,
yeah,
I get it.
so good times with Kineas. Then you've met Chiron. So
Yes, Chiron.
Con.
Yeah.
yes, actually, honestly, since a few nights ago, I've had a whole new perspective on things, and I can't believe I got suckered in by him again. He's so charming, but
That's
I left
okay,
him for a
Rowan.
reason.
Why
You know,
do
he was
you
a
feel?
criminal.
Hang on. Why do you
I'm
feel
sure
suckered
he
in
took
by
more
him?
things.
Nothing he said has been a lie yet.
Well, I can only assume that. But
Damn.
yes, I left him because I found out he was actually an active criminal and didn't actually care about it. And I felt being so strongly in favour of freedom and doing the right thing. I couldn't really stay with him. But yes, I mean he seems to have mended his ways, but then can't really trust him. So I'm not going to even think for a moment that he's actually innocent. Tingle, yes.
No.
Rebound, absolute rebound. I don't really want to talk about that because it was a brief thing. He had muscles.
I'm very interested to hear this.
We met on the road. He was very understanding of
He
my
came
plight. I was
down from a red
heartbroken.
balloon, I might add. That was what the road
Yes.
was. A red balloon
Oh
coming
my
down.
god, you were cute little elf boy.
What?
I remember hearing a story about that.
Oh.
A
Oh
couple
no.
of years ago, Tingle came to visit and he was like, "Hello, I have no boyfriend." And we were like, "All right, that's a bit odd."
Turns out I have no boyfriend.
Yeah,
Hey Roman, let's go bowling.
Yeah, he just came into the house and asked to go bowling. God damn.
Oh.
Right.
He just came into the house and started talking about how we didn't even invite him. We didn't even say hello. We just started talking about himself and
No,
then
you
left.
just came downstairs and he was in the house.
Yeah, that
Pretty
is the
much, he does
case.
that.
He came through your
Yeah, he
chimney.
does that.
Well, how interesting. My reputation preceded me, apparently.
He said
yes.
he wasn't very nice, like as in like chivalrous, but like, hey ho, that's Tingle.
Yes, that's kind of why I left. Then the next person, Gregory. She was a half-orc wrestler. She was passionate. She was powerful. Yes, I kind of muscles. But I had to leave her. She had a temper like you wouldn't believe. Always asking, always yelling, "Oh, why are you staying out? Why are you always flirting with other people? What do you mean you're not flirting with people? Of course you're flirting with people. Why do you need to earn money when I do? It's like, why don't you stay at home? Like,
What's that smell?
Trey suddenly has a smirk in the image of his brother being tormented by such a person.
Oh, she seemed nice.
Yeah,
She did.
She lets him chill.
Ooh.
I
New
I think-
plotline discovered.
Oh, God, no.
what no. But I had to leave, and that was another letter breakup. I did that to Chiron as well. And then after Gregory, I travelled for a while and met a nomad by the name of Sorrel, and they were adorable, really. Our paths remained the same for many months, and I almost wanted to stay with them, but unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, I decided to accept the job that allowed me to meet all of you. And it was an amicable split. And yes, I have 7 exes, and
We have to kill them
The
now.
vast majority of
no, don't kill them.
Oh no, of course not, I'm
Just-
kidding.
Well, if
Maybe
2 of
only
them,
kill 2
3
of them.
3 of them,
Three
maybe.
of them. 3 of
God
them. Then.
damn.
Actually, no, 2 of them. 2 of them.
Do you
Gregory
want
had a
Tingle
temper,
to
but no.
die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
To be honest, I'm more interested about crushing the tiefling.
Mm.
I would turn a blind eye if anyone were to do that.
And a
Jeez.
faerun
Even after he tipped you off to all your people coming to try and kill you.
Yeah, and after
He probably told them.
He probably told them.
Oh.
And he probably took the javelin. And he was
Mm.
probably planning on taking more things. It annoys me how I...
Don't worry,
Ah.
Rowan. Next time we see him, we'll turn him into a bloody stain on the
I
ground.
know.
I'll turn into a
Toru-
bear and bite his head off.
Toru's just like,
Okay.
well, I don't care. I do care about the javelin, but I don't care really about that or the fact that he tipped people off. I care about the fact that he tried to take you. And you're,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Toru's getting all sweet.
beautiful, you big lug.
Your big lug. Wow. I did not know we went back to the
Trey can only do
1990s.
so many compliments a sentence.
That is true. He's got like a limit of 3 a day.
He does actually.
No, 3
So
per
it'd be
long
like
rest.
3 times.
I shit you
Yeah.
not, it's one of his character flaws. He only has 3 compliments per day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
killing the giants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
what did-
reminds me, I
yeah.
may have to disappear for a little while.
For
Nothing
wherever.
major, just...
Wherever you go, I'm going.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay.
Can this be accomplished after we've killed the giants?
Preferably before.
Well, what do you have to do?
Sweet talk. Someone?
Okay.
It's the dragon, isn't it?
Yes. I have to go persuade a dragon.
To do what are you going to persuade the dragon to do, Rowan?
Divulge
Because this is
information.
Dangerous. Did they say what color it is? What kind of dragon?
Brass? Bronze?
Brass.
That's a good guy.
Yeah, shit, this is bad. We need to save it.
Yes. So if we can go
Racist
in-
much? God damn. Excuse
Let's
me.
face facts. We've been working. Klaus was working with us, and we all know what he wants us to do.
What is that? Out of interest.
Well, Klaus wants us to kill as many giants as possible, by my guesstimate.
He
What-
also
what
finds
is
you fun to
Klaus?
That's what
watch.
we were doing anyway.
Well, it amuses him, and dragons hate giants, especially the chromatic ones
And he gave you a free airship. Pure evil.
that we wrecked.
Yeah.
But here's
That's
the cool
gonna come
thing.
by us.
Is Klaus the red
If we
dragon?
just,
Yes.
yeah, Klaus red.
Okay.
He's like the ultimate Netflix watcher, but even more powerful.
Oof.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
And we are his favourites. We are his Game of Thrones season something or other.
Yes. Although maybe not anymore. Potentially.
Potentially,
maybe
that'd
not.
be a real shame because I really liked having him back us.
he
Yeah,
was
you were
he
that
was
sponsor.
he gave the most at our Kickstarter website.
Yeah, he was at Duncan Banner time.
Well, you know,
I like what you're doing. I'm in.
Right.
This-
Now then.
this boils down to help dragons good, evil giants bad.
Yeah. Now then, Rowan, let's get on with your section. So do you head on down alone?
Can Trays make one of us invisible?
No, Trace cannot.
Damn.
I am a necromancer.
I
am a
could stealth
combat
as a
mage.
mouse.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You
That's a better idea. There you go.
Can
sure?
I just go as like muscle?
That wouldn't be well. It's not what Sensui has asked. Take that
Okay.
however you will.
You and I can draw up battle plans for Sansuri.
Okay, I'm just gonna start drawing ducks.
Well, how about I leave you all here, and if anything goes wrong, I can dimension door my way back.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you have that, don't you?
Oh. For the sake of interest, Atop the wooden table are 5-foot brass decanters worth 250 gold pieces and weighing 75 pounds, and two 3-foot tall matching goblets with inlaid gemstones and platinum filigree, each worth 750 gold pieces and weighing 50 pounds.
Oh, we shouldn't, and we can't heave them out either. But yeah.
By the way, just as like a make me so you guys that have been to Zephyros's tower, wizard,
Yeah.
give me a Arcana.
Can I assist?
Sure.
As you wish, my DM.
Oh, excuse me.
Beautiful. You remember that Zephyros had a navigational orb, a driver's wheel to the.
Never
No,
mind.
you know what? That's why assisting means that you just give the help action and make no roll, Toru.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's say that then.
Yes, let's say that. So yeah, so you remember that these cloud castles can be driven via a navigational orb, and you imagine that it could be, well, it will be pretty large. But considering magic can make up for some of these things, you reckon you could drive this massive cloud castle.
I'm
And
so liking this idea.
maybe you
We upgrade from an
take it
airship
above
to a
a
castle.
yeah, take all this to a city and just feed all of the tremendous treasure piece by piece, or keep it all and own a castle.
How rich
I
do
mean-
you guys want to be?
Neverwinter still need to rebuild as well.
You could just plant this cloud castle and instant fortress.
Oh, come on, guys.
Or drop it and crush something.
We could rebuild Neverwinter, or we could commit crime.
we can
I know I suggested.
commit mass murder, guys.
I can't criticize too much. I didn't
Guys,
suggest eating you guys.
flying castle, come on.
Fort Meat
We can-
Shield.
We can drop it on the whole of Luskin.
And then stop over at Waterdeep and maybe just gently crush the crag near estate. Getting all servants.
Oh my god, yes, I will find a way.
As much of a fan I am, I want to destroy Luskin. Me too. But can we please keep the castle for the love of God, please?
I'm up for that.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Gonna
So
Look,
Find out
this
everything.
is a way for me, depending on how the showdown with my mile man goes, I'm gonna want somewhere to live.
oh,
And
fantastic.
I'm not gonna kid you all. Having a flying castle was kind of swag.
Yes,
so-
it is.
All right,
And this
Hal.
is not just any castle. This is a very swank giant castle of a wizard giantess. Yes, this is the kind of castle you want.
This is like taking the entirety of Vanifer's lair with us. We can have the lair actions,
Ooh,
no,
interesting.
you've got to be more special for that.
and plus it's like Fate Apocrypha, where we've got our own flying fortress. How cool is that?
It's Hal's moving castle, isn't it?
Yes,
Kind
yes,
of,
it is.
Hold on, I'll drag you guys chat. I'll drag up Flying Gardens of Babylon.
Right, now then, Rowan, you make your way down here. The door's left slightly ajar for you, as this seems to be all intentionally set up for you. You pass by this griffin aviary with 5 griffins kept in a large cage each. They peck and scratch their cages, and the floor around them is littered with bits of broken wood. They can't attack you, and I need you to make me a stealth check, please.
Hey, that's
Yes, lovely. You don't disturb any of the griffins at all. You'll make your way down to this area where you can see a
Making your way
magical
down.
illuminated sphere hung on the wall is lighting up the way as you see a brass, bruised, and beaten dragon with a heavy
Ooh.
chain around its neck. Oh wow. What's this from?
That's pretty cool.
It's from an anime called Faerun, and one of the bad guys, one of the characters' super moves is that she gets a flying castle.
Nice.
That's basically her super move.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
That, and it's fully armed and shit. And Tracer's got ideas for this now.
Yes. So Felgulos, an adult bronze dragon. I was wrong. It's not brass, it's bronze. Is chained to the back wall of this spacious windowless cell. 2 locked manacles bind the dragon's hind legs, preventing him from moving more than a few feet in any direction. He has a locked collar around his neck and locked iron muzzle covering his snout. The muzzle, the collar, and the manacles are all designed to hold a dragon of his size, and aren't useful on creatures of any shape. They are strengthened by magic and can't be broken by physical force. And the collar is also keeping him from allowing him his change shape ability, which is why he hasn't wild shaped sort of out of this form and fiddled out. He can't, yeah. Yeah. So, Rowan, this dragon is currently passed out in pain and is kind of drooling across the floor in a large dirty puddle, basically, as the poor dear seems absolutely exhausted after you can see that some damage has been done to it slowly and carefully in awkward and nasty ways. You can see several bruises ripening along its wings and a bit of marks of greenish blood around it.
Right. Hang on, let me just. Am I like totally alone? Is it like there's no way of me being like whatever I do being seen?
So you are in a contained room that is windowless. So whatever you're going to do, you're going to be communicating with this creature, so he's going to view you, at least. But maybe you could put yourself right at the back where maybe he won't look around, or I don't know. It seems very difficult to hide your presence once you start talking to him.
I'm not really hiding from him. I'm kind of wondering that, like, if I don't necessarily do what I said I was going to do, will Counter Sansuri know immediately, or will I have time?
You're never safe from scrying magic, but you are safe from any immediate onlookers in this large hall that you're aware of. Plus, you're pretty convinced Sansuri trusts you, despite her throwing all caution to the wind in doing so.
Yeah, to be fair, with that persuasion,
Yeah.
might be able to. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So, alright. Let me just double check something.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba.
Question.
Yes.
I have animate objects. Would that be able to unlock the collar? If I could command the collar to unlock itself.
Right, I get what you're thinking. Give me an Arcana check. Having trouble with that Arcana?
Ooh, I could look at it.
Yes, you could. Best throw a lucky in there. Okay. So, fortunately, you remember a spell called Knock, which specifically unlocks things. What you would achieve by animating this chain is simply make it wobble on its tight control over this giant dragon. But no, it would not free it.
Right.
It would be like animating a locked shackle. You know, you'd make it wiggle, but it would still be a locked shackle and would not open up for you.
Okay. Let's have a look.
I'd just start talking to him normally or whatever, and as you get into like a conversation, I would see if Sansuri does anything, tells you to like get on with it or something. See, it might be, I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Okay, I'll do that then. Hang on.
Just try and stall for a bit, and then if you feel like you're not being watched or scried on or whatever, then you can go into your own agenda.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what my options were before I started doing anything.
Okay.
So,
yeah, of course.
Rowan's gonna sit on the floor, and so
Right.
like, just kind of look non.
Shit on the floor. Touch. I'm Mr. Bulldogs.
What's this, I? What are you up to?
Sorry.
It's from Rick and Morty, sorry.
I was asking Rowan what they're up to just sitting on the floor.
Yeah. Just to make themselves look non-threatening, and
Okay.
then they're just gonna speak up, kind of gently, like,
Yeah.
just see if he's listening. Really.
You may want to get closer.
Oh, okay. I didn't check range.
Yeah.
But then, how far can he move just in case he gets agitated or anything?
Difficult to say. He seems locked up. He seems contained by that chain at least, though. But yeah, brilliant. So you
Yes.
go to there, and now you begin to speak.
What was his name again? Felgalus.
Yes.
Right. So, like, kind of quietly, like, Felgalus? Are you awake?
The dragon brings its wings down to the ground as he uses them to try and assist in him getting up, as the exhausted dragon heaves himself, falls, and then goes to try and staggeringly stand up again as this adult dragon towers over you to scale as you see him there. Though his token is smaller, so it's difficult to say. Just imagine he looks like how he looks in the background picture. That'd be swell. And he goes, please don't hurt me. Please no more. I don't know anything about any treasure hoards. Please.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not, honestly.
You're not?
I'm not. I am a friend.
Oh.
I admit I was asked to speak to you about the treasure hoards, but I see now asking would not bring any results. Hold on, allow me to heal you. You look to be in great pain.
By the way, did you share to the group that his name was Felgarus?
Nope.
Okay.
So, hang on, I'll just healing word, I suppose.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Oh, not a great cast.
Shit.
But you do something for him as you work off some of the latest damage that Sansuri has done to him. It seems to do a little bit more. Just helps him liven up right now as he goes, oh, thank you, but is this some sort of game? Please.
It isn't.
She said it wasn't a game to begin with. She was a friend. She didn't mean any harm, but then she took me here. He has difficulty moving around with the muzzle across his mouth to talk, but he continues on as he says, And she kept me here, and she's kept me for so long. She's kept me for days, though I don't know how. I think days. I haven't seen the sun. I haven't swam in ages. I feel so dry. Oh, I miss the outside world. I don't want to be here anymore.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm on push talk.
Yeah.
What's it? I am here with some friends. If we can, we will try to free you. I admit, I'm not entirely sure I have a spell that could free you now, but I can go and get my friends, and we will see what we can do. Even if it means fighting Sansuri herself, this is an injustice beyond injustices.
And with a bit more backbone, he says, "Free me, and I will help you kill her."
Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. I will return briefly. I need to speak to my friends. They too will be friends of yours and will hopefully help me come up with a solution to get rid of that collar.
So you know the spell you need, which is called the knock spell. Or you imagine that you could ask your thief to do, or your assassin to use some thieves' tools on it.
Fair dues.
Or you could find some keys.
Yeah. Right. So Rowan's just gonna go back to the room.
Right.
Do I need to
No,
roll stealth
no.
against?
It's all cool.
All right. So I'll just go back to the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, she's been really hurting that dragon. He knows nothing, and she's still torturing him.
What does she
We
want
need
to
to free
know?
him. She wants to know about the location of a dragon horde of relics.
Oh.
Several.
But yes, many relics. But apparently her ancestors put them in a ancient dragon horde, and she feels it is her duty to find them. But this dragon doesn't know where they are. Doesn't know anything about it, really, it seems.
Well,
I realised I probably should have done an insight check, though.
no, I think it's fair to say you can trust was it a copper dragon?
Bronze.
Bronze dragon, it seems they're probably most trustworthy. Chromatics tend to be pretty good. So the legends say.
No, chromatics are bad.
I mean, metallics, my bad.
There you
I'm
go.
tired. And
It's alright, Trace.
I haven't killed anything in a while. My intellect needs nourishment.
In 2 days, you haven't killed about 14 people at once.
I know. So, liberate the dragon?
Definitely. However,
Liberation.
he's wearing a collar that seems magical in nature, would probably require either the spell knock or these tools. So, Carl, darling, if you could do the honors.
Certainly. Don't see why not. What
Why
did you
am
say
I
the
the
dragon's
only one
name
who
was,
knows
by
this
the
person?
way?
Felgalus?
Cool. Roll me an insight check, Rowan.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Not bad.
Again, just going to point this out for the group that we actually have like a living dragon encyclopedia with us.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. All right. Okay, yeah. So he just shrugs and then he gets on with his work. You can join him if you like. Probably maybe just to talk Shady Carl into getting closer to Felgarus. As he steps up to the plate and he gets his pit locks out. He goes, "This is a big lock, but I should be able to do something about this."
We believe in you.
Much appreciated. He does a Thieves' Tools skill check and will fail. And so basically he turns around reluctantly and goes, too big, got too much on it. I'm not going to have any luck with this.
Option B, then destroy the lock.
It is, now because of Rowan's description and you being a wizard, you can see that magically or physically destroying it is not an option.
What about... What if I ray of enfeebled the lock?
That works on creatures that are living.
Okay, worth a try.
We could find the key.
Yes.
Which means we'll have to kill the giants to get the key.
Probably.
I'll be very, very persuasive.
Yeah.
Or we could be persuasive. I'll bet you, though, I'll bet you a solid gold coin that her assistant, either Sansuri or her assistant boys got the key.
Cresario.
Yeah,
That's it.
Cresario. Shall we drop to it then?
Why not?
So
Great.
you might have a bit of
Grand.
advantage here and there if you want to, as you'll be attacking at night. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
I'm all for that. Let's take the castle by night.
All right. I need sneaky music. I need music for the sneaks.
Someone grab the ninja guidance.
Oh wow, I'm sure. Yeah, come on, baby. Daddy needs some Pink Panther. Pink
I love that
Panther.
so much.
With not John Cleese, somebody else.
The originals.
Ah, yeah. Hang
My
on.
favourite fact about the Pink Panther films is how the actor died while making one. So they
Wow.
reused clips from the other film, and he spends the rest of the film in a full cast, so they could disguise the actor replacement.
No, look at this perfect Pink Panther. Lollipop.
Oh, this is
Jesus.
excellent. Alright then. So you guys decide to go on a little bit of a late night snooping. Where do you go? Oh, for each of these, for every door, it requires Toru flying up 10 feet to the handle, pulling and or pushing, and then, opening the hatch and lifting the clasp rather,
Yeah.
and then the people on the ground pushing at each door. But with a combination of stuff, you guys make your way there. God damn this theme. God damn.
Good
That's
theme.
fine. That's fine. Maybe, should we check the throne room first? Or do you think there'll be people in the throne room?
You decide.
Well, we could have a cheeky peek around, around the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
I'm just rocking out to Pink Panther right now. I'm happy whatever you do.
Oh, what about this room here?
Yeah.
We should probably check that one first, just to see if there's anything in there.
Which room?
The one that's
Oh.
in the little cupboard bit or whatever.
Yeah, a storage room.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Just give me a sec here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, trays. You do find a spell scroll. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. Yes. So, firstly, you find a wooden oar. Then you find a dented steel shield. Then you find a giant-sized drum. Then you find 6-foot-long wooden fence post. And then you find a carved wooden statue of an elf.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry. But maybe there's more we can do after that first, nastiness. Oh, Pink Panther! So good. Alright. So yeah, I think you do deserve a bit of a spell scroll, Mr. Wizard. As you do
How are my
seem...
runes going, by the way?
No flashing.
They're flashing.
No, none are. Nothing
Oh,
in
okay.
particular.
Cool. Okay, that's
So,
cool.
I've still got one, haven't I?
Yeah. No, I meant my little bag.
yeah.
With, sorted runes.
Try to remember.
So, Mr. Wizard,
Yeah, you still
you find the Control Winds spell. This to be found in the Princes of the Apocalypse supplement. And the description of this spell scroll goes that it's 5th level, range 300 feet, which in your case is 600 because of spell sniper. You take control of the air in a 100-foot cube that you can see within range. Choose one of the following effects to cast a spell. There's downdrafts, updrafts, gusts, and basically it's up to you to just find the information and add it in appropriately. It might be in the compendium. Let's see. No, it is not. You're going to have to find that in your own time. I'll be added in. But you have the spell scroll 5th level of Control Winds. Make me a perception check.
Who, all of us, or just Trays?
Just Trays.
Okay.
Trays,
Hey, that's good.
you notice that on the back of it, there is a bit of a magical bit of illusionary stuff going on the spell scroll that is causing what's on the back of the scroll to be invisible. You reckon you could dispel magic safely and reveal what's on the back?
Do it, do it, do it.
Trays? Alex? Oh, we've lost him.
Yeah, his audio might have gone.
What is this pink panther you found?
Hello?
There we
Trays, you're back. I need
Yeah,
you to
sorry
give
about
me a dispel magic, please, if you want to see what's on the back.
I don't have dispel magic.
Oh, Trays, my boy.
I was going to learn it next level up after that horrific fight that we had last
Well, that will wait for you then.
time. Okay. Next time we level up, whenever that will be.
go. It's a wish spell.
Oh my god, you get cucked by another
I'm
genie.
keeping that to myself. No. Trays will not get cucked by Genie. He knows his stuff.
He's been cucked by genies before.
Brilliant. Alright then. So yeah, this is the time when... Yeah, okay, alright. Let's see what happens if I do this. Can people still see?
On black.
Barely.
Like, in the session, do you see things around the place?
Nope.
All I'm seeing is
No.
the Griffin pen.
I'm just seeing a blank screen.
It's just black for me.
Oh, god damn it. £100 a year, dynamic lighting. They don't put any lights in here. I mean, what the hell? They've set all the
I
places
can see
up.
The Griffin chamber.
You see the Griffin chamber?
Yeah, the Griffin
Oh, I
chamber
don't see
is
that.
fully lit.
Weird. Well,
I
no,
see nothing.
this would be the perfect time for it, but no. No, we will not be allowed this today.
Oh, it's back.
Yep,
There we go.
yep, screw lighting, screw sneaking in the dark. Could have been cool, but nah. Fuck
There's
you,
a
Lord
ton
Rowan.
of lights in this building. Like, those are definitely lights.
Yeah. Now I need to check out something. Okay, so basically everything around here is a bit dark and a bit dim, and yeah, you guys figure that being small little dudes, you'll make quieter footsteps.
Out of curiosity, what's in this chest?
The scroll that you found.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So you make your way. Move your tokens. Move your tokens respectively, and people will follow. All right. when you see into the other chamber, you can still see those Arakoko on guard. But they don't give you, they don't interrupt you.
Anyone else or just them?
Just them. No Countess and Survey.
Okay.
So yeah, where do you head off to next?
Door. I want to open this door.
Okay, combination of Trays and Toru. So when you get here,
Yep.
this seems like a private meeting room. And Trays, you're getting the vague impression of a magical workshop. Something to tinker at stuff with. And a stone table dominates the room, and tall wooden cabinets stand against opposite walls. Other decor includes potted plants on the floor and others hanging from the ceiling above the table, and a large wooden waste barrel, empty, next to the door. Hanging from the stone hook mounted to the wall 20 feet above the floor is a 2-foot long iron key that weighs 25 pounds.
Rowan, does that look like the key that we need?
It's a big ass key.
Too big for the collar?
Maybe perfect for the collar.
That's why I'm asking Rowan.
Would Rowan know?
Now, Trays,
Look, the assassin would.
your
Pick them
wizard
up.
senses tell you the cabinets are holding a delicious amount of material components for any wizard of 6th level or lower.
Seriously, when
How
you take
specific.
this place over, this is my
Mm.
room.
Yes, this could be a workshop for you
Oh,
indeed.
sweet, I can have the throne then.
Fuck you.
I get the
Toru-
bed,
These
the
boys will
really big,
share.
nice beds.
Toru's humble, he'll just share the bed. I'm joking.
Boys will share the throne.
Trays, roll. 1 second. I would like you to roll for me, please.
Intelligence and Arcana?
No.
Wisdom?
No, I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want you to roll me 12 D100s.
Oh, I'm guessing you get a 1 out of them. There's going to be a 49.
There's no pluses to that, is there?
No, no pluses, just flat. Alright, take note. I'm going to run through these, and you take note of what's important.
Hold on, I need to get to my bio page.
In the cabinets, you can see a glass orb filled with moving smoke. You see an invitation to a party where a murder happened. A pyramid of sticky black incense that smells very bad. You see a knife that belonged to a relative. Holy fuck. This relative seems to be of Shinten Toren. A bit of a
Whoa.
hunter's skinning knife sort of thing.
I'm going to have a look at the knife, like straight up.
Yeah, you mechanize that knife. Following on, you see an ancient elven arrow of elven design. Then you see a piece of crystal that faintly glows in the moonlight. Then you
Ooh.
see a brass orb etched with strange runes. Not giant runes, or maybe giant runes. You don't know.
Do I know?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
An empty wine bottle bearing a pretty label that says The Wizard of Wine's Winery, Red
God
Dragon
damn it.
Crush.
That's in Strahd.
331422-W in quotation marks.
That vineyard's in Strahd.
That's Pink Panther. Yeah, brilliant. Okay then, next up. a small weightless stone block. Following that, a small idol depicting a nightmarish creature that gives you unsettling dreams when you sleep near it.
I'll leave that well alone.
Next, a 1 pound egg with a bright red shell.
It's a heavy egg.
Yeah, it weighs a pound. And
Probably a
finally,
dragon.
a tooth from an unknown beast.
Can I recognise it if I do a nature check? Nature.
Of the beast?
Yeah. Just
Certainly.
Generic beast. Okay. Would it be nature or animal handling?
Nature. I'd
Nature.
imagine.
Okay.
You don't know.
No. Well,
Alright then.
Start
Now
with
for the
sure.
small matter about these Oh, okay, got you. Yep. So then, yeah. So on top of that, Trays, you figure that there's anything that needs a component for you that doesn't have a gold cost can be stolen here while you're at it. But on top of that,
How much is the crystal worth?
if it costs as much as 1 gold piece, then it's not here.
Got you.
Okay.
Anyway, you still got a matter of the key, to which is mounted on the wall 20 feet above the floor, which to Toru is no trouble.
Not at all.
You know what? None of this stuff looks remotely interesting aside from the egg.
I'll have the knife.
Brilliant. Yeah,
What, is the knife special or is it just a knife?
just a knife, but it belongs to your
Yeah,
father.
I'm still having it. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna give Rhiannon the egg.
my mother again.
oh,
Like
This one
fucking
in hatch
kids.
it, Who knows what it will be?
oh,
Hey, for all we
Rhiannon,
know, this could be a baby Tarask,
Oh.
and we could raise it.
over the eons. But yeah, this egg is alive and still nurtured. Who knows
As a
what it might
druid,
hatch into?
You
Just sit on
cannot turn away this animal.
Just sit on it.
Just ram it up your ass.
Okay, I wasn't going that far.
Wouldn't go that far.
You're not
Oh,
putting an egg up.
jeez.
They can turn into an animal that can ram it up their ass.
I'm not putting an egg up my butt.
Alright
Oh.
then.
The druid has spoken.
You have a large key in tow.
Yep.
Now what?
We should take it back to the dragon.
Okay, awesome. You make your way back down. You go to the dragon. And when you get to it, he looks very excited that you're about to release it. And when you do so, the key does not fit. It's actually too small for its lock.
Damn it.
Oh, you're shitting me.
Now, when you get to these other cages, just out of curiosity, the lock does fit those. The key fits those locks.
This is shit then.
Wait, what? When you get up to the fits what the griffins or whatever?
No, the
No,
cages that are of humanoid size.
Is there anything in them?
No.
Dancing tieflings.
Oh,
No, there is nothing in there.
okay.
Oh.
Huh. That's a shame. Sorry about that, bud.
His mind is elsewhere, which is my way of saying he's thinking about the Pink Panther.
Okay.
Got you.
Maybe it's in the throne room.
Yeah, that would have seemed a little bit too easy.
Yeah.
There's
agreed.
also this bit up here. You know,
Yes.
carry on north from the room. There's a corridor.
Right, understood. Do you go to the phone room?
What do you guys want to do?
Maybe. There might be a big battle there, to be fair.
Kill. If we have the big battle, can we just get that done? Then take the key off the corpse.
I'll ask Rowan, how powerful did Sansuri look? Did she just like that thing in one blow or something?
I would feel a lot safer with a dragon on our side.
Okay.
Is all I'm going to say.
I'd say avoid the throne room for now.
I'm gonna keep the elven arrow, the crystal, and the egg.
Okay.
Okay. We should probably check out
I will
whatever's
raise
north.
the monster, and it will be my new mount.
What?
It's
What
just
be
a
your new
donkey.
Well, my hope is that it's a big scary monster that Trace will train.
What if it pops into being a...
Magic
Oh!
up.
I know what to make it!
Oh, please don't make it sound horrible and lame.
A were salmon.
It's a big old spider.
I love all of your suggestions, but there's only one. There's
That's
only
okay.
one.
Trace will train his magic carp into a Gyarados. a blue Gyarados.
Can we check
No,
out
it'd
what's
be a
in this
red
corridor up
Gyarados.
here?
Think about it.
Red Gyarados is...
No, because it's a red egg, red magic carp, blue Gyarados, Trace wears blue.
Oh,
Or an Articuno. That could work.
yeah, just lying around a legendary phoenix-like creature. Okay, so when you guys get here and you carefully open the door, you see a very ornate bedchamber sort of room. Yeah. You actually see a armory. And the room is set aside. Yeah. Stored in wooden racks along the walls are dozens of spears and javelins, each one exquisitely crafted and well balanced, as well as tools for repairing armor and weaponry. 2 full suits of cloud giant-sized plate armor hangs from above giant bronze mannequins that stand at attention. Their backs turned against the outer wall. A wooden table rests between 2 doors, and a rug embroidered with the image of the night sky lies on the floor.
Interesting.
Yes.
Great. Open the next door, please.
Okay. Chase, there's 5 sleeping cloud giants here.
Oh shit.
Back it. Or should we
Now,
just kill them all?
you and Toru, they all have their morning stars kept right beside them.
Of course, why wouldn't they? You know, there's a perfectly good armory out here for them to store their weapons, but no, they choose to sleep with theirs.
Should we kill them now, or...?
So, you open the
Well,
door, and I need Toru and Trace here, as this is your turn to be sneaky. So, Toru, you flying up, Trace, you pushing the door open. And people, I imagine, are at least at the door prior to this one. So I'm just going to move them up.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
you get back here. Or you fly back the further I push you in.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay,
Bad touch,
Five of
bad
them.
touch.
We've got an assassin. Let him do his thing.
so honestly, you guys are more like this against the doorway as you see this scene. So now, time to back on up. Do you close the door on your way back up?
Yes,
Brilliant.
Very carefully.
very, very carefully.
Can we
Yes.
lock it?
No, we don't have the key.
Well,
So we push some furniture in front of the door.
That'd be very noisy.
And also, would that really stop a cloud giant
Well, not,
Might-
not
might
5 of
deter them for
with
about 10
morning
minutes.
stars.
and make them suspicious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all good possible ideas. There is a spell called the lock spell that would lock a door. That would be key.
Don't
Yeah.
ask.
No, we know, yeah.
No wizard becomes a utility wizard until the day it bites them in the ass.
Yeah.
You
To be fair,
could
Tracer's
absolutely.
material for magic has been fairly limited to how to raise the dead and shoot fire and ice.
Yeah.
Now, you could put some furniture in front of the door if you're strong enough to do that.
Cough, cough.
Yeah, Toru, try.
No, I'm not gonna try.
Hmm.
That's not. who would have the key logically? So
Now, as you
Suri
are
and
closing
the
the door
henchman.
Yeah.
carefully, I will ask for a sleight of hand check from you, Toru, as you are the one dealing with the class.
Oh god.
Alright? These cloud giants will make their check at disadvantage, because they are just passed out asleep.
And they're wasted, drunk, sleep.
No, they're just regular sleep. Okay, so perception 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I'm just hoping and praying right now.
Two stir and rise, look at each
Bollocks to
other,
it.
and then they're just like, "Was that you? I thought that was you." Oh, I'm not getting up till Casello wakes me up later. And they just go back to bed.
Oh,
There is now a large bucket of sweat on Trace's forehead.
Mission impossible. Just sweat.
Toru's getting a little twitchy. Not scared though, like he sort of just getting ready to fight, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. And also, you could be scared. When you're in a fight, you have the battle frenzy, you have the fury, you have the enemy. When you're sneaking around, it's like, when's it going to kick off? When? So, yeah.
It's more of anticipation though than fear, but there is a little bit of fear in there, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Or anxiety, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was nothing to be found in there but cloud giants.
So, next floor?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys head back out to the very dark, but still... Actually, no. You head out to a very brightly lit balcony that has the moonlight shining across this huge balcony as you quietly make your way up the stairs. Now, once again, for those that are stuck walking, your travel is kept really slow as you are trying to make your way down carefully.
Can't we just fly?
Yes, the majority of you can fly. You could fly right now off this entire castle and leave it be.
No,
Huh.
we can fly up the stairs.
Yes, for those that can, yes. Which stairs do you go up to?
Which ones go up? Is it the middle ones that go up?
They all go up.
The middle one, then, I guess.
Were there any
Okay.
rooms on the middle one?
So, as you go up the middle one... Do-do-do-do.
Ah, piss.
Do. My time is up. My time is now.
You end up here. Which is to say over
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do. Fucking hell, I love that.
Okay. Well, are these cloud giants still there on the things, or are they sleeping at this point?
That remains to be seen. I'm
Okay.
keeping them there because that is where you last saw some.
Okay. Should we check this door?
Try this door, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it just really gets to you over time. It never gets boring.
It's so good.
Goddamn. Stores.
Okay,
This room is packed with oversized crates of bread, dried meat, fish, fruits, and vegetables, as well as oversized barrels of water and wine. Do you guys remember that scene in Dumbo when that mouse jumps into a barrel of wine and then he sees pink elephants?
Yeah.
How can
You
I
could
forget?
do that here.
Oh,
I'm tempted
rewind.
to try Alfie in, but I'm not going to.
Oh goddamn.
No, let's move
I'm
out the
joking.
way.
I'm joking. Yeah, let's try the next
Back
door.
down. We need to go back down.
Why don't we try the next door?
Because there's nothing in there.
No, what? This one here?
Alright, fine, let's try that one then.
Okay. So, when you get close, You open the door, and you see three. Sorry. Ugh. You see 3 ogres, and as you catch them, they seem to be doing some late night cooking. And when you walk in, 2 are sort of shouting, calling across to one another in a quiet fashion because it is night. As they go, "How did you make the fish soup again?" And the other giant goes, "Fish soup? Are you stuck with making fish soup? You got a fish, you throw it into the pot, and it boils." And he goes, "Wait, I thought that's how we made pumpkin soup." "No, the pumpkin soup, you grab a pumpkin, you got it, and then you put it into a boiling pot of water." And the other one's like, "It's not the same thing." "Well, of course it's the same thing. That's how you deal with soup. Now stop
This guy
questioning."
might be our greatest foes yet.
That's how you get on with it.
Truly sees idiocy as his #1 rival.
"Oh, Dret, there's no need for you to be like that." "What do you mean, be like that? You can't figure out a chicken from an egg." "Well, they both come from the same thing." Let's not get started in this again. The last time you were trying to figure out the chicken and the egg, you were stuck, unable to cook for the next 2 days.
Let's just close the door quietly and walk out,
Nah, why don't we just go in and talk to him?
because they're half-wits.
And
And,
they like to know stuff.
One of them casually just looks over to one of you guys and goes, "Oh, are you hungry?"
yeah.
No.
No.
Where-
You've.
First day on the job, mate. We're looking for Countess and Suri. Do you know where she might be?
"Sleeping, you nitwit. What are you doing going to the kitchen for Princess Sansuri when you come to the nighttime kitchen? God and Blennet."
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna turn to Trays and be like, "Don't worry, I got this."
Okay.
Where's her bedroom then?
One of them's like, "Here, you're speaking a bit," and the other one's like, "Speaking what?" He's like, "Whatever. I don't know. I only cook." And so the other one with Kiss the Ogre apron says, "Well, it's upstairs." "Right, it's upstairs."
Thanks, mate.
"Yeah.
In hell.
Alright then, since you're here, hang about." He fetches a tray as, without being told anything, they prepare some bread, they quickly fry it, and they get a bit of herb which they sprinkle over the fishy soup that they've got making for you guys, and they bring you a tray that basically requires the whole team effort to hold. As he goes, "Take that up with you then."
Will do.
Cheers!
I'll tell you what. If you want to increase the sustenance and shit of the pumpkin soup, why don't you try and add a
No, go on.
quality? Why don't you add a bit of sage or a bit of saffron in there? That'll increase the umami flavours.
I heard it was Squirrel Dong that did it.
Well, that too, but these can be a bit more palatable, if you know what I mean.
Trace's face is livid.
So the 3 of them come to you, and in fact, like, pick the tray off from you so you can talk. It's like, "Oh, really? You know how to cook?"
Well, you know, I've had my fair share.
Not me, deception.
Trace is now biting into the
Make it with advantage.
Toru does genuinely know how to cook, to be fair.
Oh, well, alright then.
He had to learn how to cook potions and shit, and because his mum was always too spaced to cook for him, he
Okay,
always cooked for
cooking
himself.
potions is way different from making
No,
food that is
yeah,
nice.
Because his mum was so spaced, cooking up the potions, and now he had to cook for himself.
Yeah,
And his
that
grandpa.
a barbarian doesn't get fancy with his food. Alright, I will
No,
have
he knows how to cook certain things.
I will have a deception.
Oh,
Because you're not a cook by trade. Oh
shit.
my god, their passive perception is 8.
Oh well.
As he goes, oh, you're trying to put a faster on an old drat? Nah, you leave it to the professionals, boy.
Oh,
Although-
okay, Drat,
Okay,
sorry.
we'll leave
I
it
was
to
just, to
professionals,
be
let's
fair,
just
Drat,
go.
I was just trying to impress a culinary expert like yourself.
I don't blame you. I used to be the same before I came over with these two. But thanks to them, I've been learning on the job. Thought I'd end up being a teacher, but nah, I still got my career ambitions ahead of me.
Well, we'll go take this up to Sansuri, then you carry on with what your fine self is doing.
Ah, will do. And you are now equipped with a large encumbering tray of fish
Sweet.
soup.
Oh, for the love of God.
Bracket, do not spill. Close
Okay.
bracket.
Sweet.
What
walk
you
out,
also
close the
noticed
door.
as they were doing that was that as they poured the broth over to a bowl, it spilled excessively, to which a large mop was animated, came to collect the spill, and was on its way back into a bucket. I shit you not, that
Liking
may
this
make
castle
another
more and
appearance.
Oh,
Anyway,
well, it's fucking social apprentice in this shit.
It's
it may come.
self-cleaning. You know how much money we can save on servants?
Do you remember one of Rowan's exes, specifically the third?
Yeah.
The wizard, right?
Hint.
Oh god. Is he
Wait, what?
here?
I gave a hint. You guys missed it or took knowledge of it.
I heard it.
Alright then. So,
Is he Mickey Mouse?
we'll find out.
Rowan, I am so ashamed. I know people go to Disney for different reasons. Taking the
Don't
mouse.
have sex with Mickey Mouse.
Golly, that was amazing!
Bloody hell, Ron! You're being a bit rough, huh?
Dying. No, I didn't want to go on being told.
Can we please just complete the mission?
Oh my god. That's getting, I don't know.
This is dark.
I'm sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. I know you love Disney. We didn't mean to desecrate that.
Taylor's all
I'm-
this time.
Hang on, what have I got here? No, that's not what I want.
You want the Sorcerer's Apprentice song you want to play?
No,
right?
I don't want that either. And nothing. I'm not
No,
getting a
we don't.
specific clip of Mickey Mouse. Oh, hang on. What's this? Ah, that is Never mind. Anyway, so carrying on your sneaky mission, you're now armed with a metal tray. Where do
We
you
are
guys go
tossing this
next?
over this.
So there
We're
you go.
tossing this tray the first chance we get.
Okay.
Or we have to get it out of sight, kind of thing. Is upstairs this bit here?
It's stairs leading up. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Probably our best chance to go upstairs, isn't it? Right. Shall we head up there then?
Lead the way.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have to go back.
I
out
want
through
to
here.
find out how far you go before you toss the soup.
We'll leave the soup in this room here.
Okay.
We're
Far
gonna
enough.
forget about this soup, right? And when we take over this castle, we're gonna find this soup and be like, what the fuck? Why is this soup in this room?
Well, I dare say we'll have.
Oh, by the
self-cleaning
way,
mop deal with it.
it smells amazing.
Yeah, not after these half-wits cooked it.
It
Oh,
smells
that'd be mean.
amazing and looks amazing.
Look, if Guy Fieri can call himself a chef,
Jamie Oliver calls
Is he
himself
a
a
chef?
chef, and I
Oh,
still don't think
I
he's
love
a
Jamie
chef.
Oliver. I think he's a chef.
School dinners.
I
he's
just think
about to-
Fieri is just chill bro.
Hey, I'm just gonna make a chili mac bowl or some fuck. I don't know. He's a restaurateur. It says.
Yeah, he's a restaurateur. He
So
also
maybe-
tried to take away chips from school
No, I'm
dinners.
talking about Guy Fieri. Yeah, but Jamie Oliver did that in aid of trying to get rid of child obesity. Anyway, getting on to the different topic.
Yes.
Let's go upstairs.
So,
Is
you
it-
exit
well,
this room, and as you do so, there is a cloud giant wandering around. Fortunately, you have the night with you. A very bright night, but you have the night with you. Make me a very important group stealth check.
Where the hell are we?
Right over here.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's not bad.
So I've got no minuses now.
It doesn't get old. I'm going insane. Okay, now I'm gonna whip the calculator out. Whoa, somehow you GM rolled that. Oh yes, because of thingy. So yeah, your rogue is nailing it. Rowan, not so much. Rhiannon, sorry, not so much. Alex, terribly.
Don't sneak well.
He trips over the soup on your way out.
Oh no, soup. How
Yeah.
one weakness.
Me and Rowan are exactly the same. And then you need to roll Alfie as well.
I'll leave her out
Okay.
for sanity's sake. Otherwise, I'll
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
Terry Cruz's roll as well. All right. Divide that by 5.
Actually, what's Terry think
One,
as
two.
our new dragon friend?
Terry, yeah. Terry is very much happy with this, as this could be a whole new dragon to serve. Yeah.
Yep. And that's how we do it. We
So-
make introductions, we network. It's all good stuff.
So maybe it is your friends countering out the other friends that are bad, but then your rogue-like buddy fucking throwing a pebble.
Catches the soup.
Yes, but also throws a spoon, a large spoon, a far way away towards the left. As the giant hears this and goes to it, getting a distraction, as you guys make a dash for the staircase, and you make your way up. You guys are doing the full-on sneak now. Isn't it exciting?
Oh,
Seriously.
indeed.
Indeed.
Eden is how many giants are we going to have to kill to take
All
it
of
down?
them. At least 10.
5 plus.
What's this?
Who
I
just
was
said
wondering
how
how many
many?
giants are we going to have to kill to take this place?
I reckon about 10.
They 6.
Plus Sansori.
Maybe the rest will flee once Sansuri's dead.
Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be
I
nice.
think-
Save upon all the blood cleaning.
I don't know what I was going to say with that sentence. I think, therefore I am.
I think, therefore I am.
Right,
Right.
upstairs.
Yes, you guys go to the upper portions, somewhere you're really not meant to go. As you go to these wonderfully... Well, for now you can't see anything, as you're just stuck in
No.
this little doorway. As you
You can't
lead
see
up to a
anything.
closed door. Oh, fucking £100 a year. There we go. Alright, yes. So you come to this door here.
New tokens.
Yep.
Yeah. Goddamn, because I've got that Rowan picture up still. It's a fucking great picture. Goddamn.
Yeah,
It
it's-
looks great like that.
Brilliant art.
That reminds me, hang on.
Super kawaii. You need to put Alfie on there.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Speaking of stuff for you, Max, I think it goes without saying, but
We love you.
network of ideas, well that too, but a network of ideas or list of ideas, spin the bottle and sneaking around a castle.
But like, yeah, hang on. What was
The
the
bowl
sneaky
of soup,
thing?
I think, is very important for the sneaking around the castle moment.
I really don't.
I really, as the DM, think so, and I will pay
And my
extra
opinion
to
is
just
on-
override Alex's request and to see the group fucking trying to stealth with a massive silver platter on their back.
Well, the DM rules, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be way more better in the image. Anyway,
if you
So
say
then.
so DM.
are you ready to get into this next room?
Yep.
Okay. I need to get my info back.
I'd like to keep the gardens, but
This is how we gotta be like right now.
Oh, you won't need to tend to them, you don't imagine. Oh, okay, Toru. Now that
Yeah.
you're up at this higher level, your runes are beginning to buzz and glow.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They seem to be glowing southwardly.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's head that way then.
right. So, yeah, Rowan just hops to the door. You guys open it. And you behold... Whoops. Reveal area.
A giant chicken.
I mean, if I said golden goose right now...
I'm
Get that
looking
right.
at it.
Oh, wait, I've got 2 tokens. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, there's a mini you. Mini
Oh, yeah.
Rowan!
I was trying to change the art, and like,
On your token,
Oh yeah.
yeah, actually I have changed it, but like,
the token
no,
won't
yeah.
update like that. I'll sort it out later. Don't worry.
cheers.
So you guys move in. And so this giant is over here, peering out of the arrow slit, but he is awake.
Okay, I think maybe me and the assassin should probably get a jump on him and kill him before he can
just
do
push
anything.
him out the air thingy.
He's not gonna be able to fit through there. It's only a slit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good slit, but still too small for him.
For now.
Jesus. In one.
Maybe you can cut his ankles or whatever, or cut his Achilles and make him drop to the floor, so he can't do anything.
Yeah, but you could yell out.
Not if I prevent it.
That's a good point.
Yes. Silence him, then do that.
Well, I can hit him with slow if you want.
Yeah. And let's not waste all the spells. Let's just use one of them on him, like silence.
Mm.
Okay,
Well, I can hit him
so
with feign death.
You
alright
can't
then.
touch him though.
Yeah, hey, Trey's unwilling victim.
Yeah.
Okay, fair point. I'll let
No,
you guys do your thing.
Okay.
Alright, so it's Trey's and Toru and Assassin that's going to lead the way, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, plan boss.
And I'm just like, just nod.
Alright, gun ho. So,
I
yeah.
just gesture to the back of his ankles, and then
Alright.
I'll look at Rowan, and then I'll look at Rowan. I'll just be like do like a shush animation, like shush like hand movement, and then like gesture around to the giant.
Right. So, as you get closer to the south, your runes rattle in your bag and glow to the point the giant turns around and spots you. And we will end that session there.
Fair enough.
God.
Oh well.
Oh, goddamn.
I hope you had a pink pamphery time.